Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of WBG Xbox Podcast. I am, of course, your host, good old Dirt Griggity. Now, as you guys see, Sean is out of town. Sean's gone all week. I think he's in Italy or something. Italy? So Sean's gone all week. We got my homie Joey here, but we also got the homie. I got soul, right? I got soul.
I got soul. From the old Eric
soul.
B. and Rakim song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got soul. This Facts, what's up, man?
Hey, man, you got it, man. Hey, I'm just happy to be here. I'm laying around and I just get the bat signal. And I said, oh, shit, I got to get my fucking utility belt together. I cursed already. It might be a little too early, but I felt like I got to go get my belt together. I'm getting my gadgets and everything. I said, oh, wait a minute, baby. Am I putting on the tights or what am I putting? I'm putting on just regular jeans. We ain't wearing tights today. Not today. What's up with it, man?
What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. We got Ray coming on. He's running a little late because I think he get off of work right when WBG starts. So, because he on Central Time, just like you, right?
Yeah.
He on Central Time too.
Yeah, I'm on Central Time too right now.
Oh, okay. Joey, man,
5:05.
Change every
Dude, I'm in the middle of the freaking planet,
Central
bro.
Time,
It changes.
Eastern Time,
Yeah, it changes.
Yeah, so Ray is on his way, but listen, bro. Thank you guys. Sean's out of town. So Sean, has an excuse, but the other two guys, they just don't show up, man. They just don't show up. So it is what it is. But anyway. Listen, we got a few things to talk about. Not a lot of gaming news. One of the topics we've been talking about for a whole week. But it seems like more and more info keeps on coming out. And I got to be real, man. This stuff is pretty funny, what's happening with Nintendo. I don't like to talk about Nintendo. I don't like to talk about... P-Lam, would you want to come in? See, man, you got to,
Yeah, P-Lam, you got to... You got to pass. You can come in. Let P-Lam come in.
Yeah. Yo, P-Lam, I'll send you the link, bro. Get on Twitter. So anyway, so we got to talk about some Nintendo stuff. Of course, South to Midnight. I finished it already. Joey finished it. What about you, Soul? Did you finish it yet?
Man, I haven't had a chance to finish it. I got some things kind of changing in my life, so I'm in a situation where my internet is low, whatever. But I did top off Two-Toed Tom. And so I'm ready to start moving forward. And I thought that was real dope. But I know we're going to get into it and talk about it. So I'm just going to pause right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, for sure. Yeah. So, I finished that. We'll talk about that. Man, Xbox doing their thing, bro. Some ponies have absolutely lost their minds again, man. Now, of course, this is part of the POS of the week, but the guy, what's the name of that game, Joey? The small soldiers, the shooting
hypercharge.
Hypercharge, yes.
Hypercharge.
Bro, when I tell you the ponies are the scum of the earth, they are the scum of the earth, man. We'll talk about what some of the stuff they keep on attacking this guy, man. They keep on attacking this guy, and I'm so tired of these damn ponies with this entitlement, these pieces of shit. Dirt going to Nintendo, never, bro. Never. Then, of course, we got some other stuff to talk about. So we keep on getting these Gears of War E-Day teasers. What's up with that? Joey, listen. Okay.
No. Go ahead.
We keep on getting the voice actors from Gears of War teasing the damn game. I don't know why they keep on showing Gears of War E-Day. I don't know what's going on, but we will talk about it because, like I told you, my boy Doodle told me earlier this year it's coming this year, but then he said, I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not. They're moving things around. We don't know.
I got two theories about that real short. One, it just could be them announcing basically that they're in the game. Because
everybody knows they're in the game.
Yeah, I know, but maybe they could change a voice actor or anything. Carlos Ferrer's back as Dom. So maybe that's him like, hey, yo, I'm back in the game. Or I gotta check when was E-Day in the lore. I don't remember what month it was, what day it was. So it could be like, hey, E-Day is coming, some stuff like that.
We'll see, bro.
But 2025, I don't know. GTA has everybody ransom. I don't know.
That's the damn truth. GTA has everybody on hostage right now because they saying, yo, we're coming this year, but they haven't announced a date. Some people still think it's 2026. If it's 2025, I mean, nobody knows. So we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. But with that being said, like I said, we got a few things to talk about. We're gonna have some fun. Let some of the homies come in here doing Do You Give a Shit, and that's about it, bro. I don't like to have too long of a show. That's about it. Let me get the super chat so we can start.
Well, the length is fine for you there.
The length is fine, Joey. Thank you. Profit with the 2. So is Porter Rock still going to Nintendo? I don't know. Is he? That's a good question. Adidas with the 5. Knocking out South at midnight. Catch the replay. TTS panel in chat. Salute. F the ponies. Dirt Lab. Let's go. Why so serious with the 5? Red onesie. Dirt is an unlockable character in Mario Kart world. Y'all ain't getting me to wear that shit again. I do have on the red t-shirt. I just don't have on the Detroit Pistons jersey because that's what it was. And y'all said I was dressed like Mario. How dare y'all? Justin Boudrean with the 5. Shout out to the Nintendo fanboys. They've been stressing out ponies all week. Listen, man. This community is crazy, bro. This community is crazy. I haven't seen that many people defending Nintendo, but I've seen a couple.
Ooh,
right?
Oh, yeah. Like,
and those couple, they will bring up the sales papers from the 90s, how Super Nintendo N64 games used to be like $80, $90, which is true because I experienced that personally. But
ain't nobody want to hear that shit these days, bro.
You don't want to hear that shit. Giggity, away with the 5. I don't care what anyone says. South of Midnight is fire. And only thing that needs to fix is some frame rates here and there. I enjoyed the game, bro. We'll definitely talk about it. They ain't get there, but to the 2, would they push it back to when the new Xbox drop? Gears, no, because now they're saying the new Xbox is probably 2027, and Gears is going to be a Series X and S game. So we'll see what happens, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. With that being said, like I said, let's get this shit out of the way because I don't like to talk about Nintendo. I really don't. I do like to bash them, but I don't like to talk about them too much, man.
Oh, today's your time, bro. Today's the time to
but
bash.
We can talk about these assholes for 3 days. But real quick, I do want to talk about the game situation. Now, let me do my timestamp right quick. Now, the game situation, of course, people piss off about the price of Super Mario Kart World, whatever name of the shit is. People like it's $80. It's some BS. Okay, cool. But now we're hearing more information about what's really going on with these damn games with Nintendo. So, according to a Nintendo UK support rep, Switch 2 editions of physical games like Breath of the Wild, Tears of Kingdom, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Metro Prime 4 contain a download code for the upgrade pack along with a Switch 1 version cart of the game. So, what does that shit sound like?
Sounds like PlayStation stuff, bro.
PlayStation. No, so the thing is, people like so it's a download code on the physical cartridge. What is that?
Yeah.
Wasn't that some Xbox One shit? But remember, like when Xbox did a lot of things in the beginning of the Xbox One generation. I remember, so the game is not going to be on the disc. You got to download the game at this. And it was some bullshit, and people was pissed off. And a lot of people are pissed off about this. But I have seen some people defend this. But at the end of the day, every game they mentioned in this little category here, with the exception of Metro Prime 4, are old games. Upgrade pack. What the hell is this shit? Like they said Xbox One was confusing. The messaging was confusing. What the hell is going on with this?
Okay, it's not that confusing, Dirt. You're buying
help me.
When you buy the Switch 2 version, it gives you the Switch 1 version of the game. However, because you bought the Switch 2 version, it comes with the code, so you can upgrade the new graphics and frame rate. So it makes it the Switch 2 version. Is that necessary? No. They're making it complicated? Yes. Is it stupid? Yes. But it is what it is. That's what they're doing. So what you're
So
buying
you
is
saying
a
they don't
cartridge
have?
of the Switch.
So you saying they don't have smart delivery?
Of course not. Shit.
That's what you said. They don't have smart delivery like a certain company that gets all the hate in the world. They don't have smart delivery. Okay. Didn't they say this pink balloon game is like $70?
I think it's more. I think it's 80. I'm not mistaken. Like the pricing is confusing so far. I know Mario Kart World is the one. It's $80. Is it worth $80? Absolutely not. I don't think no Mario Kart it's $80, but it's the most sold game from Nintendo. They're gonna do it whatever the f they want. Like if there's a game everybody's gonna buy, fuck it, charge them 80. Am I against? Am I in favor of that? Absolutely not. I think 80 is getting way out of hands. I'm not even in favor of $70 games. It's not that I can't buy them. It's just that I'm like, bro, because if you can do 80, somebody's gonna say, but you can do 100. And if you could do 100, every generation we're gonna jump what, $20 a game? So like there's gonna be a point that we have to draw the line. Like it's not our fault that your prices or your budgets are over ballooning. It's not our fault. It's not our fault that you have 16,000 developers in one single game. It's not our fault, but we have to pay for your faults. I know there's tariffs in place right now with Trump and all that stuff. I know there's a lot of stuff happening, but why do us have to pay for your mistakes? That's the part I don't understand. Maybe you got it good. Maybe you make enough money to you can buy whatever you want, but not everybody has it that way. Even though I do good for myself, I refuse to pay for games like that more when I have 3 rice eaters in my house. I ain't buying for that shit. I'm sorry. So I think we got to draw a line. I'm serious. $80 is just pushing it. And I was listening yesterday to Gene Park. He was somebody else's podcast. Regardless what you think about Gene Park when it comes to his like taste of video games and whatever, he does have information. And he said something interesting. He said he's talked to a lot of publishers and a lot of devs, and none of them are willing to go public on this. But he knows for a fact that they were all crying for a price increase.
Yeah,
they are really happy that somebody finally pushed for first. They did it first because, believe me, it's gonna happen to everybody else. 100%. GTA is definitely going there, and then you're gonna see the next 2K games go there, and then everybody else that don't deserve to have a price increase do the same. And what's gonna happen? We're gonna get less and less quality, less and less content in our games. We're gonna be microtransaction to death, and we're gonna pay for $80 to $90 to $100 per game. I am sorry, I'm not in favor of that. And Nintendo can go and suck a lemon.
So okay, like before you go, so let me say this. I understand that, and I believe what Gene Park said. I do believe other publishers wanted somebody to jump out there first. This is where my problem is. Mario Kart, bro. You know what? We predicted, Joey, you predicted that GTA 6
a long time ago.
Right. We knew GTA 6 or one of those super expensive games, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed Shadows. You know those games cost millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to develop.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. Even like I wouldn't have been surprised with the sports games. Even though they're yearly games, they have big contracts with the NBA, the NFL. Okay. But Mario Kart, of all games, is the first one to jump that gun. This has me like, really, bro? Like, really? I know these companies want their games to be $100 basic, you know, the regular price for standard edition, because they have these special editions that don't include a lot of extra shit. I mean, some of them do, but some of them don't. But it's like $100, $120. That's what they want these game prices at. They want the limited editions to be $150. We know that because the price of, the budgets of these games are ridiculous at this point. But Mario Kart, bro.
I don't know.
Mario Kart is the one that's Mario Kart is the game that's going out there. We'll go first. Get the fuck Mario Kart. I did my rant twice already. I'm gonna do it again. A damn gorilla driving, 2 punk ass plumbers driving, a pink balloon driving is the game that's supposed to go out. Stop it, man. Now they say, oh, it's open world Mario Kart. Mario Kart Horizon. Get the fuck. What? Why is that gonna be fun? They better have some good ass music like Forza Horizon does. Mario Kart. What are you gonna be throwing banana peels on cactuses? This shit makes no sense. Why is this game the one that's gonna jump out there? And don't forget, they said Doug Bowser went out there and said on the Switch 2 game prices, what you see right there is a variable pricing. We'll look at each game, really look at the development that's gone into the game, the breadth and depth of the game, if you will, the durability over time, and the repeatability of gameplay experiences and blah blah blah. So they're going to. Do you remember how like Phil Spencer said, case by case basis? That's pretty much what he's saying.
In a long way, yeah.
We're going to charge $80 for Mario Kart Worlds. We're going to charge $100 for the next Zelda. We're going to charge $105 for the next Mario. We'll charge $80 for Metroid. That's what they're going to do. Of all companies, Nintendo. So, man, what you think about this, bro? Well, like, do you have any thoughts about this bullshit?
Yeah. I got some thoughts, man. So, first of all, it just makes me it just warms my cuckles, as they say, that we have Game Pass for stuff like this right here.
Facts.
And I'm gonna tell you, folks who've been sitting on Game Pass, it's looking mighty fine, just like Prince Akeem's haircut in Coming to America. Mighty fine. It's looking mighty fine right now. And folks are going, if they haven't seen the value, they're really going to see the value in what we're getting, especially with all these drops that are just dropping. I mean, stuff is dropping in there like Meg Thee Stallion. Them knees is real good right now. Xbox's knees is real good with all the hits that they got dropping, right?
Facts.
So, wasn't it? I said to myself when I was watching the direct, I was like, man, you know what? After all of these years, I think I might finally pass on the Nintendo console. I might actually have outstayed. I think I might have outstayed my welcome. And that hurts because I'm a teacher by trade, right? I'm in the classroom. I'm playing the sound. I got the soundtrack for South of Midnight going. And then I switched it up, right? Because the kids were like, oh, okay, this is what's in the game. I didn't have this as my backdrop on my screensaver for like months now, right? Hazel sitting up there and everything. I said, oh, yeah, this is the music, this, that, and the third. I said, you know what? Let me play something for y'all while y'all working. Man, I go to, I start whistling, and I'm whistling Mario. Everybody in the room start kind of whistling and humming. It's universal. Mario got to be he's got to be the second popular character in the world behind Spider-Man. Everybody knows Spider-Man. Everybody knows Mario. Everybody knows that damn song you associate it. So then I started playing a little Metroid, and I'm over here in my feelings like, man, this was it back in the day. This is it. I didn't feel that when I was watching that direct.
Right.
And I said to myself, I might be done. I might actually be regulating myself now, even though I can afford it, to one console. And we're going to see what that handheld looks like when it comes out. And I'm talking about the official handheld. Right. Nintendo has no business, in my mind, dropping any game for $80. And I'm going to tell you, I hope other companies really don't follow suit on bullshit games.
Right.
Because Mario Kart to me is not an $80 game. I don't care how open world it is. I don't care how many cactus you throw at it, how many little Koopas that fly out the way. It's not an $80 game. I've told myself, I'm telling myself lies, but I've told myself I'm not buying GTA day one at $100.
Because you just told
that's going to be hard not to do, because FOMO is something else.
Yeah.
It is for a game like that, a game that I actually enjoy and will dig into. I'm not digging into Mario Kart. I've turned on my Mario Kart 5-6 times. The first time it was for me, let me get in there. I ain't played in years. Right. After that, I was playing with my daughter a few times, and that was it. You know what she plays now? Minecraft on the Series S. Roblox on the Series S. I don't even need one at this point. And I'm a Metroid fan, so I was like excited to see it, but I'd rather have a third person Metroid at this point in time. I want something a little bit more adult. I hate that when you look at the game, it actually does kind of look worse than Halo 4.
It does.
If you want to look at it like that, and I'm not a graphics whore. I just like good gameplay. Give me some good effect. Give me all that, and I'm straight. But man, I do want to see a little bit more. And right now, they're not giving me that. So for me, where I am in my gaming experience, in my maturation, I need a little bit more. They're not hitting that, not for that $80 price point. So I can't see myself paying $80 for that or anything, even a Zelda. And I love Zelda. Zelda's like it. You know what I mean? Got the gold cartridge and everything.
That shit might be 100.
It's gonna be 100. But that's a title that I said to myself, maybe Zelda, but that's it.
Yeah.
I can't think. I personally cannot think of anything else from Nintendo that I would say they might get 100. They might get 80 out of me. But I can say that GTA. Damn, I don't want to admit I might pay that $100.
FOMO, bro. You're gonna be missing out.
But it's FOMO. It's all FOMO. It's all FOMO. And like you said, I can see the sports games possibly because they know that's gonna make that money.
Yeah.
But I can't really see a lot of games that's about to come out that's gonna drop for $80.
Yeah.
For $100. No. Not at all. Not at all. I can't see it. I can't see it.
All right. Hey, man. Ray is up in the house. What's up, Ray? How you doing, bro?
What up, though?
Thank you, brother. You two brothers. I appreciate you two brothers, man. Hey, I saw Carl Weeb in the chat say Dirt fired everybody. No, I didn't. Shine's out of town. Shine's out of town. Of course, Shine's out of town for the week. And R&B and Devin just never come. So
hey, you know what this feel like? You know what this feel like, Dirt? Because remember when Scram Punk's last day happened?
I was about to say that.
And everybody just kind of showed up.
Yeah, that shit is funny, bro. Let me get these supers before you talk about this shit, right? Right, you are game with the two. Joey leading the Nintendo charge to Kirby's Racer. Joey is leading.
Dude, the last Kirby game I played was Super Nintendo, bro. I don't even care for Kirby like that.
Kirby. Ivy Mars with the two. Joey out here droid botting. Stop that noise. I think I've not been capping for this shit. Iron Mike with the 5. Joey, imagine a world where Nintendo games are $80. True. Sony got no first party games. True. And all these Xbox bangers are still exclusive. Hey, think about this though.
If only, bro.
the two new Xbox games this year are still exclusive. Console exclusive. Avowed and South of Midnight.
Oh, so good, man.
Wait, hold on. Halo is still exclusive. Forza still hasn't released. That's still exclusive.
Well, but it has been.
I know, but Indiana Jones hasn't released yet. That's still exclusive. I'm saying we're still title exclusive out here.
Forza Motorsport, that's still exclusive so far.
Yeah, I don't think Motorsport going. Honestly,
I don't think it is. Hey, but Joey, you might can answer this question because I know I can honestly say you haven't been capping for. I thought you was, but you haven't been capping for the Nintendo stuff. Is Mario Kart, is that a live service game?
They didn't announce it like that.
Well, but Mario Kart 8 turned into a live service. It has a whole bunch of like DLCs and stuff like
this one probably is.
This one seems to be at caliber, in quotes, of Forza Horizon. Like there's gonna be a lot of updates, but when it comes to Nintendo and believing they're gonna have a roadmap like Forza Horizon, that's not happening. So no. It seems to be a live service game, but I don't know.
So it's a game of a service. For some odd reason, Nintendo got it in their head that they're gonna charge. Y'all keep saying 80. I'm saying 90. Nintendo got in their head that they're gonna charge $90 for a Mario Kart game.
Yeah.
When we know damn well that game didn't cost as much as say they can say one Concord. 400 million.
Yeah.
I
think the Mario Kart about 40, 50 million maybe.
No. That's not. Let's not exaggerate on that one. Like, I think Mario Kart could be close to 100.
Yeah, possibly.
It wasn't in developing long enough to be 100 million. Man.
I don't know that because the last Mario Kart 8 came out on Wii U. This is the new one because this
is possible. Yeah, possibly.
It could be costing 100. But remember what Nintendo said a few months ago? Like they're getting uncomfortable with their budgets lately.
Yeah.
So, I don't believe not once that any of their games apart from Zelda could cost over $100 million. I don't believe that.
I agree with that, bro.
That
Like I
part
said,
right
no
there.
mocap, no voice acting, no nothing, man.
They just make sounds like you
Yeah.
a grown man. Why you make the sound?
Oh yes. How much does it cost?
The most expensive thing I think Nintendo has when it comes to their game development is their music. Nintendo music is actually dope. They actually sit down and
South of
make
Midnight
great
shit.
music.
Yeah. Ooh.
South of
Well,
Midnight budget was
You
around
should play
40
a lot.
million.
You should play more Nintendo games to listen to.
Well,
Nintendo
okay,
music,
maybe I
though.
should, but I ain't.
But that's the most expensive thing I can bet Nintendo has is music.
South
Everybody,
of
everything
Midnight
else,
budget was around 40 million, by the way.
Hey,
And that's
Mario is 60 years old and can't speak. That's what we doing right now.
Oh, he knows 5 words though.
Can't speak.
He doesn't
It's not
speak
a
English. That's the problem. He's Italian. He only speaks a few
You
words.
speak Italian?
We not
Yeah,
capping for
so
this.
he only speaks a few words in
We
English.
not capping for this.
Leave the gabagool alone.
P Lump with the 2. Joey, is that a Dragon Ball Z shirt?
No, this is a Super Friends shirt from DC.
Super Friends, P Lump. Sorry, buddy.
POS.
Sorry to disappoint you. Rock with the 2. I'm stealing all that shit on PC. Oh, you talking about
As you should. We're the rise of the pirates right now, bro.
Simple Jack with the 5. Xbox gave us South of Midnight for $40 on the low end, Evolve for $70, while also offering them for $20 a month. Better value, better options. I can't say it any better, my man.
And that's the crazy part, right? Now you're seeing certain like journalists saying, is Xbox gonna turn the tide now that everything is like better value on Xbox? And I'll say no, because they took 5 years to trash on Game Pass and on Xbox. Like every chance they got, it was Xbox is not sustainable. Game Pass is not sustainable. Game Pass Game Pass has been the evil entity all this time. Now that we're going to 80, they're like, hold on, maybe we've been bashing on the wrong child.
Joey, we'll actually talk about that next, bro. We're actually going to talk about Xbox, because I put it in the title how Xbox is the most pro-consumer, but they get the most hate, which is crazy to me. But we'll talk about that. P Lump said Xbox better. Tell them Lump. Senior Lump. Sarcastic towards with the 5. Damn, when did Scarface, Bushwick Bill, Redman, and Rikishi start gaming? Doing their podcast.
Why I have to be Rikishi, bro?
Hey,
damn.
Hold on.
They so Redman though. Call me Scarface.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that.
Bushwick
does
Bill,
look like Redman.
Bushwick Bill though. That's funny shit.
That's crazy.
Chris Jones, what's up? CJ Book of X with the 2 pounds. If 2K used Doug Bowser pricing logic, GTA will be 500. That's facts, bro. Because you know that game go.
The worst part of it, I know people that have spent more than $500 on that game.
Oh, easy. Dave Reezy with the 2. Jesus, a baby on a panel. Child labor is illegal. Oh, come on, man. He just
come on, man.
Leave Ray alone, man. He just helping me out, brother. Thank you. Nerds and other legends with the 5. Stop hating on Nintendo. I've been there since 1989. Day one on everything, even the Wii U. Yes, she's an abusive girlfriend, but I love her. God damn it. Okay, bro, that's cool. You love her, man.
She's an abusive girlfriend. She knows how to
oh damn,
real good. And it's hard to leave her.
Flyboy with the 2. Kirby is Joey's spirit animal.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, Reezy, remember for 15 months. Joey finally got the DeLorean up to 88 miles per hour. He said Abraham Lincoln was impressed with the Switch, but it could have been better battery life. So, Ray. So, I know, like we would talk about this for a couple days. You're like me. Are you a Nintendo fan? Because I've never been a Nintendo fan. I always respected them for some of the things they did, but some of the stuff they did was also pretty cutthroat.
I'm not such of a hater as you are. But I have a Switch. I don't ever play it. But the thing about it is, I'm like Z used to say, Nintendo. We grew up and Nintendo never did or whatever. And,
we grew up and Nintendo never did with us.
And the thing about it is, I haven't touched that thing in probably 3-4 years, and I don't plan. If one of my kids don't ask a Switch, I'm not buying it. I'm not paying $500. That just ain't it. Because I'm at the thing of show me right now, and they haven't shown me anything that's quality enough for me to be paying $80 to $90 $500 because you're not gonna find that 450 one on the shelf, especially not in Texas. You're not gonna find that 450 one on the shelf. And then they just turned off the pre-orders. So and the analysts talking about it might be $675 when it come back. I'm like, whoo! I'm like, nah, we not doing.
But right, it's not only Nintendo. I'm like most game developers today, they're not showing any of us if their game's even worth 70. To be honest,
and that's a good point. Now we don't play. Like, back in the day, we used to have demos and magazines and all this other stuff because I don't trust IGN because they can't actually play video games well. So when if it's not somebody that I know, you telling me to take a chance on paying $100 and you know I'm not gonna be able to take it back because GameStop gonna give me what $10 or something like that. Yeah. They're gonna sell it for $85. No, so we at a point now that they're gonna have to show me because I'm not buying that thing. That thing is not coming to this house.
Yeah. I got you, bro. Like,
dude, we're on a point that it's either buy a video game or buy a jug of milk and a few eggs. Like, fuck,
man,
like seriously, bro.
That's real.
Buy the whole chicken at this point. Just go buy a couple chickens and you'll be
seriously buy like 5 chickens and make a hand in the back, bro. Like seriously.
So yeah, man. So that's what's going out. I'm sorry. That's what's going on. Excuse me. Right now, but we'll see what happens in the future. Yeah, this tariffs things is going to affect more than just gaming. Excuse me. Right now we're hearing certain things about the prices and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens in the future. But me personally, I'm not interested in the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm sure it'll sell decently. I don't think it'll sell as well as the Switch 1, but who the hell knows at this point? Because we've been saying it's been getting a lot of hate on these Nintendo live streams. We keep on seeing drop the price in the chat.
Yeah, but people complain about the game prices, not on the console itself. And I saw in Europe
was priced fine.
I think, and Europe, all pre-orders were sold out in minutes.
Yeah,
so.
But see, that first like initial batch always sells like then the Wii U first batch sold out too. So that's the hardcore. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardcore. They gonna buy it right off.
Hey, Irie Mars, you can buy chickens in Mellow. Like, there's a place called Mellow. You can buy a bunch of like baby chickens in there and raise them. What are you talking about?
Oh shit!
You said you can't buy chickens in the jungle. What are you talking about? You can buy chickens. You can fight. You can even fight chickens here.
What?
Rooster fighting, bro.
That's their path.
All right.
My brother-in-law, he does that.
One last thing before we move on from this Nintendo, because I ain't gonna talk about this shit much longer. Me and Sean was talking about this last week, bro, but I gotta say, charging for your tutorial game is ridiculous, bro. Even dog shit PlayStation didn't charge for Astro's Playroom, bro.
Yo, talking about scumming practices, bro.
That's some bullshit. Hey, I don't know how much the price is, but they're charging for.
I don't know
this tutorial game.
You remember Xbox One S came out and it came with a demo that is called Bugs, I think, or Insects.
I do remember that. Yeah,
the HDR one that shows you what HDR was. And it was actually cool.
It was like butterflies and flowers or something.
Right? And ladybugs and things like that. Guess what?
Ladybugs.
That was freaking free.
Yeah.
And these POS are going to charge $10 on how to start your fucking console. What's wrong with you?
Hey, you know what's crazy? Like, Nintendo like a drug dealer that start pinching everything now. He a little bit. He not give you the whole thing. He make you upcharge you for everything. Like, I don't sell dime sacks no more. You gotta.
Yeah, they're acting like there's a shortage in the product. Damn, get the fuck.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. But I just wanted to run that by you guys again. If you guys didn't know, for the chat, yes, they're really charging for their tutorial game. That's unacceptable. That's absolutely ridiculous, man. Crazy. Right. But I'm just going to Nintendo because Nintendo is the place to go because they're the only one that still got exclusives.
No, but here's the crazy part that I'm noticing.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of ponies that are not attacking Nintendo for the simple fact that they know Sony's going to follow suit. And if they criticize Nintendo for the prices, they'll have to do and keep the same energy on Sony, which they're not going to do. That's why I'm seeing a lot of these little fucks not doing the same because Reforge is one of them. He's not criticizing Nintendo's prices. You know why? Because he know maybe just maybe, Ghost of Yotai or Intergalactic is going to be $80 to $90, and then he's going to start criticizing Sony, and he's not going to do it. That's why some of these pieces of shit are actually defending the prices.
I don't know.
Keep an eye on that. Just keep an eye on those fuckers. They're hypocrites.
I don't know if Sony actually going to do that. I don't think they want that smoke. They want somebody else to get the smoke before they get the smoke, and it's usually Xbox.
Well, they're going to get the smoke.
It's usually Xbox. Yeah,
they usually want Xbox to get the smoke first, so I don't think they gonna do it.
And if Xbox does the same, and most likely they will, because of COD. Because COD is budget is out of hand. We
all
saw
the games could go to 80 or more, bro.
Mm-hmm. We have a trump card, bro. Game Pass,
baby.
Now, see, but listen, I've seen some of the ponies, like Game Pass is getting praised last week on social media. People are like, yo, Game Pass, man, it looks even better. Some of the responses I've seen was, well, Game Pass is gonna go up too. No shit. Of course it will, but it won't be $80 a month, you asshole. I can guarantee you that.
So I'm hearing y'all talking, but think about what we read. Think about what we hear from a lot of these cats that y'all talking about. Do y'all really think that these cats have the cognitive capacity?
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say.
I'm gonna use some big ass words.
Yeah.
Do you really think that they have the cognitive capacity?
Probably not.
To really rationalize that out, Joey, the way you just kind of parse that up. You really think that they got that up there, Joey?
That's a good point.
We read and what we hear, because I read some stuff and I'm just like this. Idiots.
That's a good point.
And I don't like to use words like that. And I'm over here like idiots. Yeah. What in what world? This don't make no sense.
Right.
None.
You
know what I'm saying? So I'm over here like, Joy, I like what you said, Joy, but I just don't know if they even have it to give it. Because
they're stupid, Joey.
It is a surprise that sometimes, and I know I'm speaking with a lot of incorrect grammar right now. I'm not at school, so you know what I'm saying.
That's
know what I mean. Fuck them kids,
bro.
So hey, but
fuck them kids.
but for real, so if you think about the stuff that they put out, man, in print, it's like they don't double check it. They send it out like, does this make sense? Now, if you work in any kind of field where you are sending out emails on a daily basis, all day,
emails.
The rule
I read that bitch like 5 times before I said it.
You gotta read it 5 times before you hit send. And I'm not talking about grammatical errors, because that can happen with anybody. And you know how Twitter or whatever,
if it makes sense what I'm trying to say.
But the expression of what they're trying to say, you're like, really? This doesn't even make sense. Like, they can't even string a sentence together. And that's not all of them. I'm talking about the ones who do the most talking, the loudest ones. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but it sounds good. And I'm glad that you're thinking that way for them. I don't think that highly of them, personally.
But here's the other thing that I know is going to happen too. Once we get to $80 games, they're going to defend it. Because quality, console sales, everything is expensive. But no, I'm not part of it.
Not my game.
If Xbox does it, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not in favor of $70 dollars, bro. I'm not in favor of that.
I mean, I see. Okay,
I know you got it good. I know you got it good.
No. I understand the evolution of gaming, how the budgets are going up and game prices are going to go up. I get that.
But why is that our fault, though?
People ain't bad enough games, I guess. I don't know, but my point is, Nintendo was the first to do it.
You can't say that about Nintendo. Mario Kart 8 sold 63 million copies at full freaking price.
Yeah,
because they don't do discounts.
So did GTA. So way more than that.
How about this? Xbox is selling PlayStation people a $70 game that came out in 2021.
Yeah, they are.
And is one of the higher pre-order.
That's true. Hey, the homie Paul with the 2. Why we never see Kirby and Joey at the same time? Oh, come on, man. Stop it. That's not nice.
Yo, Dirk, you need to get on the chat, man. They on your Detroit education, man.
Oh, because
come on, man.
Hey, leave me alone.
They said because you'd have to read your emails 10 times before you send them out.
Pieces of shit. How dare y'all? But I do. Jay Rimber with the 10. I bought my Switch a few years ago and never took it out of the box. Damn, Jay Rimber. I was going to switch it, no pun intended, for the Switch 2, but I think I'll pass. That he said he never took it out of the box. It's crazy. I never bought a console and never took it out of the box. Now I bought some games and never like I recently bought Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I ain't played the shit yet. And I don't think I'm gonna play anytime soon. I don't know why I bought it, but
I buy games all the time and I don't play it. Like Dragon's Dawn was one of my favorite games on 360. And I haven't even touched it. I haven't touched it.
Yeah. Rock with the 2. Nintendo has a button behind a paywall.
That's right. The C button. Yeah, that 2 frame per second party chat.
Wait a minute. Please elaborate with that. Because I saw the C button, but what's the deal with that?
Okay, let me explain. Let me see if I got that right. Nintendo has its only like online service, right? Which is extremely cheap. Don't get me wrong. It's like $3 a month, some shit like that, like $28 a year. That's fine. Yeah. However, the party chat has nothing to do with the online service to play online, so it's separate.
It's a separate.
So you gotta pay for it, which there's no price like announced yet. If I got the information right, because the information is all over the place, and it's exactly like the Xbox One. You ask one executive, he tells you one thing. You ask another guy, it tells you another thing. The information is all switched. It's all mixed up. It's exactly like the Xbox One. This is crazy.
Bro, I remember that vividly. I tell the story all the time. I was looking at videos in 2013, just looking, trying to figure out what the hell was going on with the Xbox One. Okay, can they play used games? What's going on? You know, you just didn't know because one, like you said, one person would say this, another person would say this, a reporter would say this. So there are some similarities. I don't think it will, hurt them like the Xbox One did Xbox, but I don't know. Gil Lee Han with the 35. I have no idea what's that currency.
Sorry, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, but thank you, sir. You say hi, good sirs. In my country, South Africa, Mario Kart World costs 2 times the price of Mario Kart 8. Xbox Ultimate costs $11 PC and PC Game Pass in South Africa. There you go, right there. Shoot, man. Like I said, our next topic is about Xbox. Actually,
South African rand. Oh, what that is?
Okay. South African what?
South is with a Z.
Rand.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
RAND.
Yeah, like rand.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I gotcha.
The angry therapist.
Shout out to South Africa, though.
Yeah, damn. Shout out to South Africa. Now that you say that, Joe, damn. Shout out to South Africa, man. I think that's the first person we ever had from South Africa. Yo, shout out to you, man. Thank you, Gil. Appreciate. Damn, South Africa. The angry therapist with the 5. Every time one of these companies on top for a generation, they do some dumb shit to mess up their next gen. This making Xbox and PC better. There seems like some arrogance always happens. Of course, let's go back to the 90s. Sega, they put up a fight against Nintendo. Of course, like Nintendo still outsold them, but Sega actually put up some competition. Like I gave them some competition, and Sega said, "You know what? Sega Saturn, PlayStation jumped on the scene and said, here's a threat. Let's do some stupid shit. Drop it early in the States. Publishers was mad. People, I remember going to Electronic Boutique. Do y'all remember that store? Babbage's, one of them stores. The Sega Saturn dropped out of nowhere in May. I was like, what? It was supposed to drop in the fall. He was like, yo, it's the shit. And people was like, what? They had no games because publishers wasn't ready. And it was $400. PlayStation 1 was $3. Just arrogant, and they ruined themselves. Same thing with PlayStation. After PS2, they got arrogant. Xbox, with Xbox One, they got arrogant. Nintendo, with the Switch, after the Switch, seems like they're getting arrogant. So yeah, you're right about that, angry therapist. You're right about that.
Nintendo get arrogant every once in a while, though, and they just
do, bro. They do. Because after the Wii, they got arrogant with the Wii U. I don't think the Wii U was just dog shit.
It was. I had one.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy one too because I was like, then everybody just kept shitting on it. I was like, nah, never mind.
Yeah, it's funny.
I got it.
Gil Lee Han with the 35. You said it was, what'd you say it was again?
Rands.
South African Rands.
South African Rands. Thank you. Xbox Ultimate is $11 and PC Game Pass is $6 in South Africa. The Nintendo Switch 2 was listed at $650, including tariffs in South Africa. Man, If
Now, now say that
about Xbox next, but
this is actually the funny part. Like now, the States is suffering what everybody else in the planet is suffering when it comes to these game prices. We don't got it even like you guys. We don't. Even though you're in Panama, I use American dollars. Everything when it comes to games is always $10 more or $100 more when it comes to consoles. And don't talk about Xbox because they don't sell it here. So it's like now you're suffering what everybody else is suffering. It doesn't feel good, right? Doesn't it?
We're not everybody. We the USA.
I know y'all entitled POS.
double 2K. I mean, double K24. Remember for 5 months, 4 letters, one name. Dut. Yeet. What's good, WBG? Xbox is laying the groundwork for the future. Absolutely, always, man. I always say that they're most prepared for the future, bro. Mike and Fresh with the 2. Dirt doesn't mind paying $134 a game for POS. Listen. If I pay $130, that's like a limited special edition and stuff. Yeah, 2K
every year.
I do. If all that VC, then I spend all that VC and my character still dog shit.
Okay, so you spend $100. I know you spend $120 or $100 for 2K every year, right? Mm-hmm. Because your character's not gonna look with that brown shirt, that doo-doo shirt.
I can't have the doo-doo brown shirt on in the city,
or so even how much? 2K shoes or
none of that. So how much you think is gonna cost you 2K now?
Huh? Well, they're virtual currency, so we ain't worried about that.
They're virtual. They might keep the price maybe $10, but like they might go up $10, but the virtual currency gonna go up. Right?
You know, it goes up every. That's the wildest thing.
It does go up every year.
Every year, like it's almost. I think it's $200 and some to make a character at 99 and everything. Like it's wild.
Facts. Dan Lazaro with the 2. Nintendo. Why are you gay? Come on, man. That's not nice.
I don't even got the soundboard up for it. I would have had
you. Man.
Why are you gay?
Oh, there we go. Alvin, remember for 18 months. The deal with the C button is you need to be Nintendo Online sub to access it. POS.
Okay.
Wait a minute, bro.
That's
I think I do remember hearing that because I mentioned it I think on TTS. So to press this button, you got to be a Nintendo Online. Come on. So you press a button, ain't shit happening. But if you are online sub, something happens.
You know, you gonna press the button, it's gonna pop up and like, hey, do you want to sub to Nintendo Online? That's exactly what it's gonna say.
Probably won't happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen, bro.
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh shit, man. That's crazy. Julian Johnson. I'm sorry. Julian Johnson would defy with all these ridiculous price increases. This just makes Game Pass so much better. Great value, and games should be every gamer's motto. I agree, bro. Wholeheartedly. Mike and Fresh would defy. Dirt bought a PS5 Pro and keeps it in a box on his pony shelf. He got The Last of Us 2 and Astro Piss next to it. Look at them like when he used to call M&C. I do not have a PS5 Pro, bro. I did buy that piece of shit PlayStation 5 and wasted my money. Did you see there was some guy on Twitter who was like, yo, I need to listen to a real Xbox podcast? And I did. Clue recommended us. And the guy was like, nah. Dirt ain't a real Xbox. He a fake Xbox fan because he got a PlayStation.
And Joey said hi. Then the other dude recommended, like, hey, man, you want to go to Ray?
Hey, yeah, he a super bot. So he's like, oh, yeah, I'll check him out there.
I'm like, I'm not going to just go on my blessing. Don't give me that stuff. Don't give me that stuff.
I'm a real bot, though. I mean, listen, PlayStation dog shit, bro. You can't tell me no different. That shit is dog shit. I did get one thing that's going to have some bangers and then he has shit. Thank you, Michael Fresh, for insulting me. Appreciate it. Flyboy with the 2. Ray not short. Just lost his knees in a nice game. Is that true?
Come on, man. I don't even play that no more.
Blank 964 with the 5. It's embarrassing they took all this time to have their ducks in a row and have this much misinformation in the air. Good job, Nintendo. Good job, Nintendo. Love it. Barriers with the 5. I need you to send my resume so the Panamanians can take over the stream. Oh, shit. The Panamanians can take over the stream. Damn.
But we're 7 of us only.
We can fight them all. We can fight the whole country.
I can fit them all. all on the show at the same time. Oh, God. Why so serious with the two? Dirt, how much was Shenmue? That shit was 50 in 2000. When did Shenmue come out? 2001? That shit was 50, bro.
Hey, you seen that Shenmue won like Game of the Lifetime or some crap like that?
Yeah, something like that. It was ahead of its time, though. Like, to be real, it was ahead of its time. People walking around, going home, people having jobs. Bruh.
Most influential game, I think it was the name. Most influential game, I think.
Of all time. There you go.
I kind of agree with that because the game was ahead of its time. P Lump with the 2, yeah, Dirt, you're a pony box. Pony box? Damn. Never heard of it.
I'm gonna need you to get Grammarly, sir. Get Grammarly on your computer.
Hooked on Phonics, that's better. If you remember that shit.
All right, y'all, real quick before we move the song. Hey, bro, she was on that shit for 52 minutes. Got good numbers. Shout out to the 644 people in here. Holy shit, man. Shout out to you guys.
All the way to South Africa. Yeah.
So, real quick, I did want to talk about, I don't have anything to show, just us talking. A few super chats already mentioned it, bro, how Xbox Game Pass, Xbox period, over the years, man, Xbox gets so much hate for being pro-consumer, right? We remember at the beginning of this current generation, quick resume. Oh, it's a buzzword. It's bullshit. PlayStation does the same thing. Quick delivery. Do you guys remember in 2020, Xbox said, yo, if you have an Xbox One game, it automatically updates to the Xbox Series X version or S version. PlayStation, if you had a PS4 game, you had to do certain shit to it. Remember the Avengers debacle? Yeah, you got to get the game. You got to download this. It was a bunch of crazy stuff. Pro-consumer. Then, of course, we would talk about Xbox Game Pass. People hate Xbox Game Pass. Like Joey mentioned this earlier. People hate it. Like, why? What happened when Xbox Game Pass started to, have a little momentum? I'll buy my game. We Support the devs. We buy our games. Support the devs. It's the most pro-consumer thing you have out there. Microsoft is okay. They'll be fine. Right? I recently did hear Sean Layden say something on Destin's show. He asked him the same thing. What do you think about Game Pass? And he pretty much said, I'm paraphrasing here, I think Game Pass is good for the company, not necessarily for the devs. And I said, look, bro, there's way too many games. So many publishers put their games on Xbox Game Pass. Somebody's getting some type of money somewhere, bro.
The logic does not make sense because nobody's pointing a gun at these developers to put the game on Game Pass. Right. Like somebody had to come to the table, offer him a deal, and it's up to them to say yes or no. Sign the deal or not.
And you know what? I think Nintendo might be the only major company that haven't put a game on Game Pass already.
Yeah.
Because PlayStation has. So
100%. I mean, even Take-Two has, and the Take-Two, and it was funny when Ponies used to run with Strauss Zelnick, the Take-Two CEO, when he said he wouldn't put his game. Of course, he wouldn't put his damn game on Game Pass. Who in the hell will put GTA? If all the Xbox games sold like GTA, I guarantee Game Pass wouldn't exist.
And what did we get this week, Dirt? GTA 5 back in Game Pass. Get back in Game Pass.
And the Xbox Series X version.
Yeah.
And also 2K has been there. So what are we talking about?
2K. So how can you I always say this. Excuse me. Before I'm a black man, I'm a man, right? I'm a man first. Before I'm an Xbox gamer, I'm a gamer. Meaning, when you look at what's happening in the games industry, 2025, Xbox owns ABK, Bethesda. They dropped 2 first-party games this year already. Now, it's April 7th. They dropped South of Midnight, a banger. I don't care what the Metacritic score says. That shit is a banger. Avowed, dope-ass game. They have all of until the Nintendo Switch news recently last week, all of the buzz has been about Xbox. Joey mentioned that a couple weeks ago. He's like, it's funny, third place Xbox. Everybody's only talking about Xbox. why is third place having everybody? They're the only gaming news that's happening, right?
Only positive.
You know? Right. So,
It's weird. It's weird. Apparently, Xbox is the ugliest chick in the dance floor, but everybody wants to dance with her. Like, what are we talking about? Like
we know
seriously.
what happened. We know what's gonna be the easiest. So there you go.
Oh, come on, man.
She's the ugliest chick with the banging body though.
Exactly.
But maybe her breath stank.
Hey,
Oh, come on, man.
Mentos and do it work wonders.
So, I mean, so that's my thing, man. Like, how can you deny? This is literally the most consumer-friendly brand when it comes to video games, hands down. But they constantly getting hate. I mentioned already, Kyler Moriarty hates Xbox, bro. We're hearing now, you know, Steam, Xbox. First thing you say is that, how is that going to work for them? How are they going to get a cut? Why are you worried about Microsoft? Of all companies, you worried about Microsoft? I'm sure they have it figured out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they have it figured out. And he did a whole video. I didn't watch the video. I watched Alex's video where he was like, how are they going to get a cut? It'll be good for Steam, but not good for the Xbox. The dude just hates Xbox. Okay. Ponies are stupid when Gamepass, like, I support the devs. I buy my games and blah, blah, blah. Okay, go ahead, man. Go ahead, buy them Xbox games then. You know, so it just makes no sense. Nobody, like, I use this analogy all the time. Nobody goes to Best Buy and say, I know that TV is on sale, but no, I want the regular price because I want to support Samsung. Nobody does that shit. I want to support LG, so I don't want the sale price. Just give me the regular. Stop it, bro. Stop. So let me get these couple of supers.
Want to support the little kids that's making it in sweatshops.
Bro, stupid, man. Stupid. Brary's with the two. Joey, I'm from Cologne. Is that Cologne? I can handle them. Laugh my ass off. Shout out to Brarius.
Cologne is like the Compton or the Bronx of Panama. That shit is
people all
gangster
over the world.
shit, bro.
All over the world. That shit blows me away sometimes, bro. Like, I remember at one point we had some people from France listening. That shit is crazy, you know.
People from Russia and everything else.
Yeah, bro, that shit be blowing me away, man. Like, damn, for real? Like the homie Spoony Love lives in Japan. If he listen live, he'd be like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
The homie Spoony Loves, man. So why I'm so serious with the two? Dirt, $50 in today's money is $95. What? So back in 2001 with it, inflation, $50 is $95 today?
Bro, hey, listen, you got somebody in Poland here, bro.
That shit seemed like $100 back when my broke ass back then.
Oh, you see the chat? Somebody said from Poland is here, bro.
Morocco.
Damn.
Poland's not a real place, though.
Oh, come on, stop that. Somebody I'm watching from our time.
Oh, shout out to you guys. Hey, yo. Sir, what's his name? Dean Huz. I'm sorry if I mispronounced. I didn't know you from Portugal, bro. I always see your name. Damn.
Wow.
Netherlands, that's insane.
Mars, stop it. Like, I'm from Mars here.
Mars here. Spider-Man said he from Mars. Like, you know how like you on YouTube and you see shorts just pop up and shit. This dude was saying if we go to Mars, it would take 9 months because like the spaceship would have to float to Mars because they don't have no way to fuel up in the middle of the space and shit. I was like, wow, 9 months.
But you won't be able to come back though. So
right.
That's a one-way trip, baby.
That's a one-way trip, baby.
Hey, but I don't know how they don't have like solar powered, rockets by now.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, so that's a good point.
No, because in space you can't move yourself without some kind of push propulsion, so you need gas. It's not doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Don't be a King Thrash on this shit. Please.
I don't know. I'm asking questions. I'm asking. Hey, you never. Hey, that was wild though. How you gonna land on the gas giant?
Nigga, the gas, nigga. What? Blake 964 the two. Dirt, you're black. I thought you were charcoal. Nah, you lucky. I know you're African American. You asshole. That's a terrible thing to say.
I thought you were charcoal. Come on, man.
That's terrible. That's a terrible thing to say to me, Joel Embiid. I thought we was homies. New York Giant man with the two. Dirt. I may be the oddball, but when it comes to GTA, I don't care for it. When I was a youngin', it was cool with all the adult stuff. Now that I'm older, not so much. 631 in the chat, 209 likes. Yeah, now it's 617. Yeah, with the likes. Hey, listen, man, we all can have our own preferences, and that's cool, bro. That's cool, man.
Not everybody play COD. So
yeah, right. Not everybody play COD. Like I like GTA. I thought GTA 5 was an absolute masterpiece, but that's just me, you know. That's just me.
GTA 5 and San Andreas are the only ones I actually played.
Yeah.
I played
San Andreas. It's hard to play that shit now.
I wish they'll just redo it, because if you look on, like, I forgot.
They should remake it. It's a flat out remake it.
It's a guy on YouTube. He recreated the whole GTA thing and updated. It looks, I mean, the San Andreas thing, it looks clean. But I don't think they are gonna, because it's gonna cost them so much money. They don't really care,
because of the old game. Yeah, that'd be. Laura Georgina, member for 19 months. Speaking of Game Pass, have you played 33 Immortals?
Yes.
Shit goes hard, low key. Game Pass is king. Xbox sending the holes to get that PlayStation money. TTS. No, I haven't played it yet, bro.
It's hard.
It's hard, but it's dope though.
It is.
Yeah, you like Hades? You play Hades?
I played it. I don't like roguelikes like that, but
you playing with like a lot of people. So
that's the reason I would play it. If all of the homies in the chat, you know,
that's one of them.
Let's play that shit, man.
Yeah.
Razor Ultron, member for 11 months. Big thanks to Soul and Ray for coming on tonight. Everybody, make sure to stop by 2XEC on Wednesday nights for a real Xbox show on the way to 2,000 subs. The homie Ray and Soul is also, you're on the podcast too, right?
Hey, Dirt, real, yeah. You know what? This. I'm looking at the camera, man. This POS to the left of me, man. You know he lived right down the street, right?
Oh, I'm on your right. I'm on your right.
You on my right? On my screen, you on my left.
Yeah. Y'all some Texas dudes.
He still lived down. No, when I say down the street, he literally lived down the street. Like,
for real?
He like, yeah, for the most part.
Oh,
I can get to him in 10 minutes.
Down 20.
Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. How tall is he? How tall is he?
Tell
me the truth. How tall is he?
After the show, meet me at Twin Peaks. I can be there 20 minutes tops.
Oh shit.
Let's make it. Look, he can't get out the house. He need permission.
Yeah, man. Yeah, wife like, nah, boy. I told you do your homework before you do your homework, you piece of shit. His wife told him do your homework. Real quick, back to what we said though. For I read the super chats. I think it's a no brainer at this point. Xbox. You know what's so funny? I saw a guy. He's a potential POS, but I don't know if he'll make the cut. I said Xbox is the best pro consumer platform out there, and he said, "Yeah, it is." But when you third place, it's how you gotta be.
Dude,
PlayStation giving y'all shit.
I said the same thing on Twitter. I got attacked by a whole bunch of people. I muted that conversation.
Hey, you know what? They were pro consumer in the 360 generation too. And
they've always been pro consumer.
To me, they were first place, but with Nintendo, the Wii was just selling and nobody was playing it though. So, but to me, they were.
I actually bought a Wii, bro.
I know everybody
bought a Wii because it was some cool shit at first. That bowling and the whole family. My parents is playing it.
Wii Sports is still the shit.
Yeah, listen, I can't hate, bro. The shit was fun. We was playing that shit. Like all my daughters were young then. Of course, my youngest wasn't even born yet. We had a ball with that shit. But after 2 weeks, we was done.
Yeah, they always been like they're the first one who had Netflix app on their system. You can order a pizza from it back in the day.
I did that one time. I told you I did that, right?
I did that one time.
At Pizza Hut, and one was like, "Oh, maybe we never got an order from Xbox before." That shit worked, bro.
It does. But it also like it. I think Xbox brought the apps also to the systems already. Also, like you had IGN had an app there. But should have had an app there. Like, but the thing about it is,
scan them up, right? I forget, sure did. Damn, that's a good call right there.
But the thing about it is, let's go back to 2014. That big media killed the perception of Xbox, and we have not got that perception back where it needed to be.
No, and it's the same thing with Game Pass. They attacked it so much that right now, even though we the hardcore knows about Game Pass, and we know it's the best deal in gaming right now. It's
Mhm.
not going to go out there because people just remember how much every single media outlet or journalist has said that Xbox is not sustainable. PlayStation, Game Pass is not sustainable on that shit. Like, so it's gonna be hard for Xbox to do something unless I'll think about it later. Carl, continue with the show.
Well, I mean, one of the things they got to do is continue to put quality games in there, and
Mhm.
and people who have a platform to change the narrative have to, when it is a quality game, not just be to hollering out it's quality and it ain't quality. You can't say Concord is quality and and just holler out it's quality. No. They got to, folks have to use their platform to push that narrative. No, there are quality games in there, and here are some of them. Matter of fact, just not a variety of these games, because you hear folks say, you know what, man, there's so many games to choose from, and a lot of them are name the quality games, show the gameplay, talk about them, talk them up, as opposed to, because you still hear a lot of Game Pass fodder. That term right there. And that's such a negative thing. And when I hear it, I'm just thinking like, that's not a good thing. One thing that PlayStation has, and they're just going to have, man, think about this. They have name brand recognition, and they're living off of that. And it's just like, just think of like this. If you think of tequila, a lot of folks just gonna holler out Don Julio.
Right.
And when it was, and when I first got introduced, I was like, oh, this is nice for the price. Hey man, I've evolved past that, and it's a whole lot better. Everybody, I mean, Nike is the #1 company, but there are better shoes out there, period. But it's name recognition that's always gonna have people buying those shoes. Jordan brand shoes. There are still better shoes, but it's Jordan, and the GOAT is attached to that. You know what I mean? So they have the brand recognition, and people are always going to go to what they deem, or somebody else tells them this is the best, without any argument. Some people are just going to do that.
I think the only way Xbox can break that thing about the whole Xbox Game Pass fodder and all that stuff, that a game has to be in Game Pass first party, and it has to be nominated and win Game of the Year, go viral. I think that's the only way people will go like, hold on, what is Game Pass? That Game of the Year is in there. I got to play that game. It has to be one of those games like it must play. That is a cultural thing that people like. Oh, so this is Game Pass.
I think they're getting
until
there.
They don't have, until they don't get that, I think Game Pass is gonna still have a hard time not breaking that ceiling.
Do the masses really feel that way about Astro by Joy? do they really feel that way about Astro?
But
do they?
PlayStation is attached to it.
Today's hot news.
PlayStation is attached to it though. That
it is,
brand
and I just said that. And today's hot news is the blueprints. What is that?
Oh yeah,
some blueprints. I've been looking forward to that game a long time ago. It's not that game is going to be something.
And everybody's talking about that's the hotness. I saw Paris today. He was like, "That's the 8. This is it, 2025."
And that's a Game Pass, right?
It's going to be on Game Pass. Yes.
It's like Soul.
No, it's a point and click puzzler roguelike game.
What's the indie game that everybody's waiting for? Hollow Knight?
Silk Song.
That's already said to be coming to Game Pass whenever the game comes out. Right?
Day one.
See, listen,
but Nintendo has kind of got the marketing or something, because they're showing stills and clips and yeah. I don't know what's going on with that though.
That's cool. See, but so you said something like similar to what I always said. PlayStation Worldwide, they just have that name. Yeah. The casuals chose the PlayStation the last 2 generations, right? You can't put Nintendo in that category. Maybe with the Switch 2, because they don't have the same third-party games that casuals like to play. But maybe the Switch 2 will have, they'll have COD. They'll have they have for, but I mean like COD. Madden,
COD is going to be there.
It will be.
This little piece of shit is actually capable, apparently.
2K already announced they're going to be there. So maybe the Switch 2 will compete with Xbox and PlayStation as far as third-party games for the casuals. But, bro, like even recently, man, I was talking to my homie last generation on the Xbox One. My homie, like the guy that actually introduced me to the Xbox brand back 25 years ago, still my homie to the day. We used to play 2K with his sons and his sons' friends, like 2K All-Star mode. I don't think they even had it on the current gen. But anyway, he told me he was so he was like, yeah, man, they want to play again. I was like, cool. He was like, yeah, but a couple of them got PS5s now. I was like, what? So that's from last generation. A few guys switched to the PS5. Why? I don't know. but it's just that name recognition. Like last generation, all of them had Xbox Ones. That's how we was playing. You know, it wasn't cross-play like that last gen. So it's something that Xbox needs to do. I don't know exactly what, but we need PlayStation to fuck up a little bit more too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's always luck involved. There's always luck involved. Never
Always.
forget that. Always, you know, the PS3 messed up, Xbox 360 took advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox One messed up, PS4 took advantage. You know, so there's always some luck there. And you know, so that happens like that. Nate Dogg with the 2 Dirt. What have you heard about Fallout? The only thing I heard is that maybe Obsidian is doing a version of Fallout. Not sure which one. Don't know how true it is, but because right now Obsidian, they're still like part of their team is still finishing up the Outer Worlds 2. Another part of their team, you know, they're done with Avowed. So there might be a small team doing some Avowed DLC. But some of the other teams, maybe Josh Warrior and those guys are doing some Fallout stuff. But I don't know if that's all the way true. So we'll see what happens with that. But it's still years away, of course. So.
But I do know they created a studio remasters of old Bethesda games, Fallout and
why are you going in and out, bro? Your mic going in and out.
Man, that might be me. I do know they have a studio that they built that does Fallout games and old Bethesda games.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that might be, you might not get a new one for a while. 76 is still out there, still getting updates. So
it'll definitely be a while, but it's like this, man. Xbox has so much stuff coming out, you know. Like we know, obviously Fable was next year. This year they still have not South America, that just came out. The Outer Worlds 2, Ninja Gaiden 4. Don't forget Ninja Gaiden is, you know, it's Xbox thing. I'm not gonna say first party because they don't own the IP or the studio that made it, but it is on Xbox Global Publishing. What they call it, Xbox Game Studios now, right? Yeah. Whatever. I still know about Doom. Thank you, Big B Money. Doom. COD. So I'm hearing COD is going to be similar to Modern Warfare 3, like a smaller COD this year. So we'll see what happens with that. Doom. Thank you. Doom was what, next month? Damn. Still don't know about Gears, but we'll see. Next year, Fable, State of Decay 3, bro.
They got 33. Expedition 33 is also coming out.
Yeah. End of this month.
Yeah, and that's Game Pass, man. Even though that's a multiplayer, bro, the damn game is dropping day one in Game Pass.
Who has the time?
I don't.
So many games, bro. I had to hop back on Shadows after I finished South of Midnight. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate South of Midnight not being a 40, 50-hour game. I appreciate being linear. I appreciate that shit. Right? I finished the game 2 days. Loved
Tony Hawk.
Right, Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk is coming out too. Jeez.
Damn, man. Bro.
But yeah.
Oblivion remake, that's supposed to be a real thing. And
Powerborn also coming out. My God.
Well, how can you hate on the Xbox, man? Are you a real gamer? I'm convinced these dudes are not real gamers. How can you hate on a platform that is providing you nothing but games? I just don't get it, bro.
Hey, I had life happen this weekend, so I couldn't touch no games after Saturday. And I'm like, damn it. I'm back again. Now I gotta try to find a way to complete some of these games. I got South of Midnight to do. I have
I forced myself to finish South of Midnight.
I don't want to force myself.
But not force myself into like, oh my God, I want to finish this game. No, it's like, all right, I got 2 hours before I wake up. Like, I'm gonna play this game. I'm going to work. I got an hour before I go to work. I'm going to play this game. I did that for 5 days because it's like I really wanted to play that game, but it was until today I'm off that I was going to able to sit down and play it. But now, man, no. I wanted to finish the game before the show. That's what I wanted.
I still got Assassin's Creed. I got a fucking.
I ain't even started Assassin's Creed, and that game is, bro. That game's so damn.
Yeah, I got about 14 hours in Shadows, and I've done maybe 1, 2 linear missions. I'm just out there enjoying the leaves blowing past me,
Yeah,
and,
this shit
and
fire
as a
though.
horse, man, it's just so dope in the
I got
music
about
and all
40
the little
hours in it,
subtle
yeah.
things with it. Man, it's so dope so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How
it's
do
a
you
dope
guys rank?
game.
How do you
It's
guys rank this Assassin's
overwhelming.
Creed between everybody else? Like, is this is the best Assassin's Creed? Because a lot of people like.
Well,
because
let me finish it because
okay,
right now Odyssey is still one of my favorite, but Valhalla was damn good too. But Odyssey is still one of my favorite ones.
Odyssey
Black-
might
I
be my
love
favorite.
Odyssey.
Black
Odyssey was
Flag-
We're
amazing.
gonna have to see about
Black
AC.
the Black Flag
Is my favorite.
I still never
Yes.
played that one, bro.
That
That's the
game
shit.
is dope.
That's
never
why
I got the disc. I got the
That's-
disc. I still got
that's
it.
why I wanted to play Skull and Bones so bad because of Black
Oh,
Flag.
because the Black Flag. Oh, yeah. I
And-
never played that one.
And Brotherhood is number 2. Then it's
That was dope.
Then Valhalla. Now you can go back to all the other ones, but those my top 3 right now.
Syndicate
hopefully-
was dope. And you know what's one was dope though? Like the one
Unity.
Unity is not that bad.
It released kind of buggy, but that game was fire.
But
bro.
now that you play that game with FPS boost and
That game
auto
was
HDR
fire.
and all that stuff, that game is actually good. And
Yeah.
and the parkour of that game is like second to none.
Yeah,
that game
was
is
fire.
crazy when it comes to parkour.
Even 3 with Connor with
That was
the
okay.
Native American. Native American was pretty good.
Yeah, I actually finished that one. So yeah, but I don't know why I didn't play part 4. I never played it, bro.
Was it a launch
It was a
title?
cross gen.
It was a launch
cross-gen
title for the
360,
Xbox One,
One.
but it was cross, right? It was cross gen.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. Raise Ultron with the 2 XEC Wednesday night at 8:30 or 8:40 or maybe 9. Damn, he said you ain't no time, right? Pioneer with the 5. Let me get this straight. Nintendo is charging 80 for Mario Kart. Should Xbox charge 90 for the next Gears and Fable? Nintendo not right. That's
Please
a good
no.
point, man. Nah.
Please no.
Lucky Mo with the 5. Every Xbox game that goes cross-platform should have ads on that platform saying available on Game Pass. Hey,
Yes.
you know what? That would be dope, but I don't think PlayStation would go for that.
No.
They wouldn't go for that shit. Elon with the 5. Game Pass. Game Pass. Got on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my back. Oh shit, man. He stealing bars from Kid Smooth, man. What's going on? Simple Jack with the 5. The Xbox putting out games with variety, not just a third-person action adventure movie game. Facts.
Mhm.
We'll talk about a little bit about South of Midnight a little bit later. But I got a question. Since Sean ain't here. Oh shit. What happened to Ray Ray?
What happened?
Bro, I had no idea. All I did was change.
What kind of shit is that?
I have no idea, bro. Because that shit happened last week. Remember?
He kicked himself out.
I didn't even touch nothing, so it wouldn't be.
I was about to ask Ray Ray a question. Since Sean ain't here, hey, Ray Ray, you know what time it is?
What time is it, player?
I think you know. There it is, Ray Ray. Yeah.
Piece of shit of the week.
You can tell Ray Ray watched the show. He knew exactly what to say. It's time for POS of the week. And this week we got a couple. Let me share my screen. Now, I mentioned this earlier. Hypercharge, the guy that runs the studio. There's only 6 people in the studio. He said last week we announced our indie game is coming to PlayStation. Since then, the comments, emails, toxic messages I get every single day. It's not easy. We're not greedy. We won't go free to play. We rather lose sales than rush the game. You deserve the best from us. Now look at this. He, of course, cut off the people name. But game is dead, bro. You took too long and got greedy. Game is ass. LOL. Can't get a refund, but congrats to the Dells for stealing. Wow. Game is DOA. It's not free to play. Damn, bro. Why are they so mean? You, like every other gaming company, need to listen to its customers. Take an initial loss and make it free. Make up for it in cosmetics and add game modes like SND and spectating for esports. Who the hell these people think they are? Man, shut your punk ass up. Trying to tell this dude what to do with his game. Who's really going to pay for this? It should be free with Battle Pass or something similar. What? Game is 100% not worth it. It's probably one of the worst games I've ever played. Y'all took way too long to release the game. It should have been a free indie game, but y'all wanted to be greedy with it. This game has so much potential. This game is going to flop for taking too long. Now, you know these ponies, right?
Yeah, 100%.
You know these ponies, right?
100%.
Like, bro.
Scroll back up. Did they say unban me?
Nah, this is just him right here.
No, right there.
Oh, yeah, no. Ban me, see you next Tuesday. What?
That's crazy.
I can't have that word up there like that.
That's crazy. That word is more like vulgar in the States than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, anywhere else is like normal.
Yeah, bro.
My boss uses it a lot. He's from Australia.
Hey, look at my boy Clue. Clue, shout out to Abdel in the chat. He said the Xbox community supported the game. I hope PlayStation community will as well. 100,000 copies sold. And I just got to say this, man. Ponies are pieces of shit, bro.
They are.
Hold on, but that's not it. I actually got some more. Y'all probably can't see it because hold on. But well, y'all can't see. Hold on. This is some more comments he had got. So, oh no, this is on something else. This is something else. I'm sorry. What game is this? Oh, this is a whole nother POS of the week. Oh, yeah, this is a different POS of the week. Sorry about that. So that was the first POS week about that game. So the next one, this is a game called Zenless Zone Zero, which was before, I guess it was only on PlayStation. So now it's coming to Xbox. And look what some of the responses say. Why betray PlayStation players?
Hey, look at that picture, though. Nah, look at that picture, though. Is he like 6 years old?
I have no idea.
Well, look at his name, though. 4, 5, 6, 6,
like
6.
The picture looked like a female, to be honest with you. I don't know, bro.
It's a tomboy.
Xbox don't spend money on game. What's the point? What a waste of time. Well, they so mad because they're putting this game on Xbox, bro. I never heard of the damn game. But still. As I said, X-Boo since day one. What the hell does that mean?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That might be a good thing.
Mean. I don't even know what that
might be a good thing.
Well, maybe it was, but I'm talking about this person said, why betray PlayStation players? I didn't even heard of this game. Who cares?
Yeah,
bro, that entitlement.
Entitlement is the word.
That damn entitlement. They feel, PlayStation should only have that game. Here's another one. Tripster. He's a repeat offender, He said, shout out to the best-selling platformer ever made, Astro's Playroom. 75 million copies sold.
I'm gonna be Sean. I'll be Sean for a minute. Hey, Tipster, why you a bitch?
You $2 whore.
Stay off the street corners.
Bro, everybody knows Astro Playroom was the tutorial that came with every PlayStation 5.
It was a pack-in, right?
It was a pack-in game. Stop it, Tripster, stop.
It made no money. The game made no money.
Stop it, Tripster. You should be ashamed of yourself, man. Stop it. I ain't got nothing to say besides that. Just stop it, Tripster. What?
At least they gave a free game and not like Nintendo POSs.
All right, last one. This is a guy that loves to clip everybody, every Xbox podcast. I'm going on C Money Show tomorrow. I'm sure he'll clip us. James said, what an L before versus after. So this says a Minecraft movie is just the start of more Xbox and Hollywood collabs. So he's trying to say it's trash, Then he posts a review. He shows a review, a Minecraft movie, the worst movie of 2025 so far. Now, he said, what an L. Damn, I forgot to pull up the actual screen of what really happened this past weekend. I'm sure everybody knows.
They beating Barbie right now. That's how successful this movie is.
Yeah,
I got you.
Hey, James said, what an L. Are you sure, James?
Sure about that?
Minecraft opened with 301 worldwide,
Ooh.
157 million domestically. Biggest 3-day opening for a video game movie
God damn.
ever.
Already made his budget.
Hey, that's gonna fund. That's
It
gonna
doubled
be
its
able to.
budget, Joey, worldwide. It doubled its budget, 300 million. Budget.
No, but I want to say I already made his budget, so it's good.
Yeah.
Now it's full profit.
Bro,
It's gonna fund another AAA game.
right,
Mhm.
bro. Listen, James. This dude is console warm with movies now. If you go to the page, bro, it is crazy. That dude doesn't stop talking about Xbox. Now it's about movies because Xbox is, of course, like Minecraft is an Xbox owned IP. It got bad reviews. L after L. Is this an L, bitch? Please, is this an L? It's like Ray said, it's beating Barbie right now, and we know how much money Barbie made. It's beating Super Mario Brothers right now. We know how much money that made. Will it continue? I don't know. But it seemed like people was enjoying it. People was getting arrested. Did you see that shit?
I didn't see
Arrested,
bro. There was some teenagers throwing popcorn on the part where what's the chicken part? Where the little green one come down the chicken and people was going crazy. Oh man.
Well, I'm glad for the fans, but apparently if you're like a full fan of Minecraft, every reference is just like epic to them. So I don't know. Every movie reviewer don't understand Minecraft like me. I don't understand that. But people are happy, bro. People are happy.
Hey, Joey put it in the Discord like, hey, what does this mean? I was like, what you mean?
I don't know what that means.
Steve's about to get him some. That's what it meant. The dude in the crowd said, Steve about to F. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh, that's what he said.
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
This I'm gonna play a whole thing. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but this part, this when everybody start going crazy. Let me wait because that's okay.
Right there. I just clip it.
Yeah, forget it. Anyway, people start throwing popcorn on that part, going crazy. And apparently these kids got arrested. I'm gonna show that part to get arrested. I'm just waiting for it to get to that part because I don't want to copyright.
Yo, my daughter went to go see this weekend, and she absolutely loved it. And she caught all the references that they were.
See how they going crazy? They going crazy, bro.
Look at that.
Now this is the part. Oh, why you keep on starting over every time I show it?
Dude,
damn it!
But you can move the video though with the mouse. Come on, man.
It won't let me.
Okay.
You gotta
look, it don't let me. It don't let me.
So you got the bootleg Twitter, man.
Yeah, bro. So anyway, y'all, all those guys.
I don't know what he said in that part though. Like
he said something about the chicken. I don't understand.
Somebody in the chat said something about chicken jockey or something like that. Or something.
Yeah, something. And people went crazy. So yeah, I didn't want to show too much of it, obviously for obvious reasons. But I mean, even though it was, still. But yeah, they arrested some of the guys and everything. It's crazy, bro. But all them guys are POSs of the week.
Piece of shit of the week.
What's it?
All right. All right, y'all.
Is it against the meta this week?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is that it's the winner?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Let me look at it because remember it was by the time the show starts. What are the? Oh shit!
By the way, apparently people can pre-download Marathon first-party PlayStation game on Xbox. By the way,
inside
Marathon. Apparently Marathon.
It's an insider that said he's been playing Marathon since 2023.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
Paris actually said that he's been playing since 2023.
Bro,
I'm just seeing a picture right now that somebody said you can pre-install it right now on your Xbox. I'm not sure if it's true. I'm gonna check.
Bro, Sean had it, bro, for South of Midnight Metacritic. It was 78 all weekend. This shit is 77.
Go tell mother.
Look at it, bro. Joey, so you thought it went up one because Joey would have had it. I had 81. Sean had 78. Joey had 79. R&B had 85. Bro, it was 78 all weekend. That shit went down to 77. So we're all over. Damn, bro. Sean had it, bro. Look at it right now. Y'all can look at it right now.
Well,
77.
I'm at the point now. We the Xbox tax, it is what it is, right?
Oh, there it is.
See, it's 77. Sean had it, bro.
There it is. Marathon first party PlayStation game on my screen.
I don't think if they don't know what Marathon is, I don't think the PlayStation people gonna like Marathon.
Man, they don't like multiplayer games. Don't even multiplayer game like it's Call of Duty.
I don't know if they like that.
Let me tell you something. Remember when it was rumors that PlayStation is about to take over Bungie and all that shit? But so you know the first thing ponies was saying, right? They gonna make Marathon exclusive. Damn, Sean lost. So nobody won South America because we were all over.
Hold on, so you gotta be on. You gotta actually be on the number to win.
No,
of course. No. You can't go over.
You can't be over. You be closest without going over. So if somebody had 76, they would have won.
Oh, nobody was gonna do that. Not for Xbox game. Nobody's gonna get that low.
Damn, Sean had it, bro. He had it.
Talk shit. Was supposed to be exclusive.
There you go, Joey. Talk that. Yeah, Joey, talk that shit. Speaking of South of Midnight, y'all. So real quick, that's a real quick topic. Joey and I, we finished the game, and I'm going to tell you this. Like, the homie Soul is still playing through it right now. I don't think Ray started it yet. I'm going to tell you this. I know people expect us to praise the game because it's an Xbox first-party game. Look, man, I'm just being real. There were some PlayStation guys praising this game. I don't know if y'all saw that guy, Sumo. Sumo was praising the game.
He did the last two Xbox games he praised, didn't he?
Max, he praised Avowed. Yo, I don't have that 1,000 gamer score, bro. I'm gonna play through it again, trying to get it, but I don't have. I only had like 400 after I finished it. Sumo loved the game, right? But who cares about that piece of shit? I'm playing the game, bro, and it's impressing the shit out of me. I'm playing this game with the music, the graphics, the story, and I'm like, okay, compulsion. All right, compulsion. That's my reaction while I'm playing this shit. Like, yo, they really cooking. There's some talent because a lot of people didn't like compulsion. Mm-hmm. They're small team. They only like about 80 people, bro. Because I didn't really care for We Happy Few. Never played Contrast, right? We Happy Few had potential, but I didn't really care for it. I'm playing this game. The shit is fire.
First of all, it's gorgeous. First of all, the game is gorgeous.
It is.
Second, the music, it's outstanding. Like, it's
never heard
like,
a game with music like that.
It's beautiful.
I got
the stories. Go ahead.
I got a question for you. Y'all go on y'all rant, right? So, I'm from Louisiana, right? Mm-hmm. But we do know Compulsion X, Microsoft, because they wanted them to stay a AA game. But Compulsion X from a bigger budget because they want to be one of the Microsoft's better studios. Yeah. So I think this game has helped them become that or get closer to that.
It's getting closer to that.
Not their best studio, but
better studios.
Absolutely. This is like, yo, we're here. This is kind of a, we're here. Don't forget about us kind of game. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is the game that is knocking the door to be a full AAA. Yeah. Because it's there. It's missing a few things. Combat it's the weakest part of the game. Even though I enjoy the combat. The combat, I found a way to actually make combos in the game and everything. And I found out people don't know how to do them. But I actually hold on. But it's knocking the door to be a AAA game. If they follow this story of Hazel, and I hope they do, because that's the only criticism I have of this game, real criticism, that the game just ends. And you're like, wait. Like, it feels like something more was going to happen, but it didn't. That's the only criticism I had.
It do end kind of abruptly, yeah.
Other than that, it's a gorgeous game. The stories, I'm not gonna lie, I cried once.
The story is fire.
There was because it's like short stories of things that happen.
Yeah.
And there was one of them that I like, bro. And like, oh my god,
The
that
shit was
hit me,
fire. The stories
made
are
me
fire.
cry.
Yeah.
The stories are fire. The mythology of the South, because I didn't know none of that. I'm like, yo, this is interesting. And when you read the little papers they have of the things that are happening on that area,
Yeah.
dude, the South, there's a lot of pain in the South after me playing.
Yeah, this shit was crazy, bro.
And it didn't really touch
Yeah.
the whole, 400 years of, I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
It didn't really touch on that, but you can feel that there's a lot of pain in the South.
Definitely,
And
bro.
that touched me. I'm like, dude, this is
Beautiful
awful.
guy.
But the way it's told, the story, the way it's told, it's just beautiful. And I feel the game was taxed mainly because of the combat. But other than that, bro, play the game. Play the game. Make your own opinion about the game. For me, I gave it an 8. But every time I think about it, I want to give it more. I want to, because it's just beautiful. That's all I can say about the game.
Go ahead, so.
What I was just going to say, because I played and Ray he hasn't started, so the little bit that I played, definitely enjoyed. I mean, I was stopping every so often to take little pictures.
Yeah, it's fire.
And unless I missed it, it don't have a photo mode, right?
No,
it doesn't. It doesn't. It should.
It should. So let me tell you 2 things that it needs, and I hate to be that person, because in the same breath I'm like, enjoy the game. I am enjoy a game for what it is person. I don't care what it is. I go into a game like with, for the most part, 0 expectations, even if I'm playing like a sequel, because I'm like, they're probably going to tweak something where it might be different or it should be different. But this one, I'm like going in. So it's 2 things for me. They got to have a photo mode. So please put that in there.
Yeah, they should.
And I need for them to go back and put in, like if they do a little update, give me a photo mode and go back and let me replay parts of the chapter or go right back to the chapter. Because I was, when I put it down,
collect the rest of the stuff I couldn't.
Yeah.
Look, I said, wait a minute. I said, I don't have all the books. I said, I thought I looked everywhere.
Yeah.
Clearly, I haven't been looking. I said, oh, I'm tripping. And after 2 total time, because it took me a second to figure him out. Well, to figure him out, because I was like, I don't want to say, but I'm trying to do things.
Yeah, the timing on dodging 2 total time. You're like, hold on.
I said, hold up. Okay. So, man, Ray, let me tell you, man, I don't know if you are really big on sound and music in a game, but this is probably have some of the best ambient sounds that I've ever heard. It uses the speaker setups very well. Everything Hazel does has a musical something to it. You get the double jump.
And when you do the little thing that they show you,
when you do the thing with the trail, Hazel.
Yeah.
Hazel. I mean,
are you
it's
saying
bananas?
Huh? Are you saying play this game with headset?
Or
yes, or at least a stereo setup. But here's the thing.
Yeah, you got to have a good stereo.
I'm in Panama. I'm not in the South, but I'm in South. I am.
Yeah,
I'm listening to the bugs and everything, and I recognize bugs that in here, Panama is calling for rain. I'm like, I thought it was here, and we're in summer. I'm like, well, hold on. And then I'm like, no, this is the game. It actually sounds like you're in the woods and whatever part
the sound of the snapping turtles.
It's
the sounds of the neutral rats.
Everything.
You hear what I say? The neutral rats.
Yeah,
the sound of the neutral rats. Because everybody ain't gonna know about that. The sound of the neutral rats, the snapping turtles, the cranes, the dragonflies. Everything you come across, you can hear. And they recorded whatever they did.
Yes,
they got it.
Because down here, because especially I'm from the country. So So when it get dusk, like it's about to get dark, you start hearing the crickets out there, and they got a distinct noise. And you don't see them, you just hear them. Like I don't know how to explain it for people in the city. You just hear. You don't know where
you gotta be in the country to listen to the kind of sounds we're talking about.
Yeah. So.
Right.
Okay.
So and then just from my little bit of what I'm playing, and this is how I feel now. And like I'm like you, Joy. I'm figuring out ways to pull these combos off. You know, the push and the pull and all these things. And I only have so many things unlocked. And they do kind of force you, like, you know, you gonna unlock this. You don't have a choice what you're gonna unlock. You unlocking this right here, right now. You gonna do it, or we can't move forward.
more when you get the. I don't know the name of the creature, but there's like kind of like a juggernaut out there, a big guy. Once he comes out, and there's another one that goes underground, you better have more of those powers. But you're gonna need them. You're gonna need that little.
I got a little underground joint. Yeah. And hey, that crouton. I like crouton right now. Crouton is all right. Yeah. I like crouton is all right. I feel like it is one button press in the combat sequences. One button press to just like greatness.
Make it flow. To make it flow
to go to that next big move. You know what I mean? Or maybe just one. But I'm not complaining. I'm just feeling like one more. It's like I think that would have satisfied a lot of people who are saying they don't like the combat, or it was just okay, or serviceable, or whatnot. But I also think those same people like you, Joy, they haven't found a way around it to make the combos for the combat that they give you. You know what I mean? And I think some people just want their handheld, and they want to really. I think they just want to
they're button mashers. They're just button mashers.
They want a button mash. And they're not thinking about what's next and how to put the combos together. You know what I mean? So for me, I've definitely enjoyed what I've played. The story is dope so far. Benji and Rhubarb, I dug that.
Bro, that part. I'm like, he did what? Bro. That was messed up.
And it oh man, it was. And I had a feeling when she met him, I was like, I want to see how this is gonna play out with this. I got a feeling. And anyway, but like that, and the two-toe Tom, because when you go back with Jolene, hey, that kind of sound, hey, they did a good job of trying to sound like Dolly Parton.
Yeah, she is. I think she
sounded like
Jolene thick.
Hey, Dolly Parton had a son called Jolie. One of the most famous sons named Jolie.
Hey, all I know, they made Jolene thick AF.
They did. But when you get
at the end, when Hazel changes, she's thick too.
Yeah,
when she changed at the end, I'm like,
I'm like, bro,
don't spoil. Hey.
Yeah, I just wasn't even there, but I was like, yo.
But
yo, baby, what your name is?
You can make it.
But the story so far, man, I like how they're weaving these stories together. And it's really kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? You know how when you read a novel and it's a bunch of different stories that they put together, they do have a common theme.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they don't necessarily, the characters don't always intertwine and weave in, and they may not be the end part of their story, but they have a little sprinkling in just to let you know they're in the neighborhood or they're in the community. So I like how that's weaving in, but so it's like you're getting in the story, but then you're still getting out. Excuse me, I'm going away from the mic, but then you're still getting in and out of the story with the characters or whatnot. So I like how they're doing that so far, and I'm anxious to see how far they're going to take it, and then how they do weave some more things together. Don't spoil if they do or if they don't, but I like what they're doing with the storytelling. I have the stop motion on. It ain't bothered me one bit.
I didn't take it off. I left it.
That's
the way the developers intended it to be played, and I'm enjoying it.
Right.
To me, I'm playing a video game of Coraline or A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare. Yeah, exactly.
So I like it.
Exactly. Have y'all just like let Hazel stand still with the atmosphere and the sounds and just watch the stop motion at work?
It's fire, bro. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful game.
It didn't spoil anything.
Yeah,
it's in the trailer.
Ain't no spoilers. Yeah, purposely, but it is a beautiful game. I hope people it releases tonight, midnight, or tomorrow, whatnot. I hope people
check it out, y'all.
Check it out, and I think it's gonna be worth your while, especially if you're on Gamepass, man. Go ahead and download that.
Download it, bro.
I think I'm gonna stream it. I think that's gonna be the next game I stream.
You should, bro. You should. Hey, let me say this. I mentioned this earlier, but sometimes a shorter game, a linear game, is a breath of fresh air, because every game is like, now it's like I beat Stalker 2. That game was legit 75 hours to beat. I still don't know how the hell I beat that game. Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm 40 hours into that. Avowed wasn't bad. I beat Avowed in like maybe 40 something hours. That game wasn't bad. Like as far as how long the game was. They're like these games be taking forever to finish.
That's a work week, Dirt. That's a work
bro. I'm telling you, bro. Stalker 2 took me about 75, 80 hours to beat that game. But with this South of Midnight, bro, I finished it over the weekend. I loved it. It didn't overstay its welcome. I thought the length. I can't say it because y'all make fun of me.
There you go. Somebody in the chat. Do you like the length?
The length of the game was good, bro. I thought the length of the game was good. It was perfect. I can't even talk now.
I am going to criticize the reviewers, though. Some reviewers.
Talk about it.
Bro, this is a $40 game. What the hell did you expect? You are criticizing this game like it was an $80 Nintendo game.
Right.
And you're not going to keep the game, and you're not going to keep the damn same energy on Mario Kart. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm like, dude, they're giving us a $40 game, a smaller game, beautiful smaller game. Maybe there are certain things that are not going to be in the game because it's a smaller game.
Yeah.
But y'all expecting these productions, even though it has high quality production,
yes, it does.
They're expecting all these game mechanics, combos, enemies, biomes, all these stuff for $40. Are you insane? What is wrong with you, bro?
That's the thing.
They want the same
that's the part that bothers me, bro.
Xbox is doing something. The other publishers really aren't. They have different types of games. We had Avowed, a Western RPG, action adventure RPG. Before that, Indiana Jones, a story-based first-person game. You know, we had Hellblade 2 last year. So there's different types of games. And people want everything to be like God of War or something, bro. I'm not, listen, if a person didn't like the game, that's their opinion. But if it's like what Joey said, they're expecting $40 South of Midnight to be this quadruple A game, bro. That's not what it is. That's not what if you genuinely don't like the game, you don't like it. I can't make you like the game, but
that's
at the same time.
Hey, Dirt, I want to start noticing this. They did it last year too. Microsoft, Xbox is putting out every year so far. Well, for the last couple of years, they put out a quality, linear, beautiful game. Last year was Hellblade. This year is South of Midnight at a cheaper price, and it's AAA quality.
Or close to it, yes.
And you know what? Oh, I was gonna say because ain't this UE4?
Yeah, 4. Yeah, it's 4.
Yes, it's Unreal Engine 4, and they made it sing, bro. Like that technology team
about
or
that.
whoever.
I'm sorry, Ray, but ain't it UE4?
I know the coalition must have put the hand in this game because
It's
they have that new
beautiful.
team that works with Unreal. Bro,
Yes.
they made this. The game is sharp as F. I haven't seen yet one ghosting that whole thing with Unreal. I haven't seen nothing that the whole hair doesn't work. The game is
It looks
so
fire
crisp.
on my TV, Joey. On my TV, it look good.
Oh my
The
God.
1080 and on the 1080i TV.
I ain't got no
of
1080i
Dirt,
TV, you ass.
It's a 480i TV.
Ain't a 4Ki.
it's beautiful. On my monitor, this new monitor is HDR. It's only 1440p. It is gorgeous. No
But
ghosting.
Dirt, you
no
got the old
artifacts.
Hashi 3000?
I just got old stuff for like 6 years ago. Let me get these super chats so we can go ahead and finish the show out. With Do You Give a Shit? Dave Reeves with the 5. Can we really count the score for South of Midnight right now? It's still in early access and the official release is tomorrow. Our score is final. Yeah, bro, it's 71 reviews.
Yeah, the score. The
That's
scores
the
are
score.
out.
Yeah,
The scores are out.
Yeah, it's
And I feel that
71
no, but I feel like there's still like more reviews to come out because 71 is not that many. I've seen like 230 reviews on other games. Like, I feel there. No, I lost the guesstimate credit. I accept that, but I feel.
What
I don't
you
know. I
want
feel
me
like
this? What? Wait till next?
no.
week?
That we lost. I ain't giving Sean a chance. We lost.
I can wait till next week. I
By the
don't
way,
think
do
there's
we
gonna
have-
be many more reviews.
Did you have?
No.
You have one this week?
Another one? No.
I'm trying to get my name on this list, man.
I was probably I can put you on. Start putting you on the list.
Hey, there you go.
All right, thank you, Dave Reezy. Dave Reezy with another one, 5. If you pay close attention, the background ambient sounds kind of sync up with the music once it plays. I could be wrong. That's what it seemed like to me, bro.
You know
Let me
what?
say something.
You know what? You're probably right.
I've never heard a game like that with like real music, like with lyrics. Like the shit is fire. Like, it's a dope game, man.
The music is another character.
It is. It is. Pioneer with the fire. Why are we surprised the game industry don't understand South to Midnight? I'm not surprised. I still think he got a decent score.
And that's not counting. That's not counting all the DEI bullshit of these guys always crying about, and the other part, which is the racist part. I don't understand that part. I will never understand that. But this game is just gorgeous. I love it.
I think he got decent review scores though, wasn't? Oh shit! They time Magnum. I want Magnums.
Oh, Magnum was talking about it's bid and stuff. Hey, Magnum, why? I don't know what's going on, bro. You used to be like one of the homies. I don't know what's going on. Something going on in your life. You need to chill out.
Shit, man. New York Giant Man with the 10. I did enjoy it. I beat it. I would have liked to fight the Big Mama in the swamp, and I wanted to tear. Oh, come on, you spoiling shit, bro.
And now they're telling me I'm the spoiler. Come on.
Yeah, but thank you, bro. But you spoiling shit, man. But thank you. Monte with the 5. I think he said he makes games definitely need to be judged based on the type of game and size of game. Because an 8 for a what's that shitty base linear game is not the same as an open world RPG. I agree. There, I don't know, man. It's like,
but don't you think that a lot of people playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? Don't you want a palate cleanser? Like you want to jump to another 100-hour game off the bat?
That's
or do you want something
in
between? Like South of Midnight is like perfect for that, bro.
It was perfect, bro. I stopped playing Assassin's Creed for the weekend.
And the game is not going to break the bank. It's $40. Yeah. It's worth every dime. And if you don't have the $40, bro, it's on Gamepass.
Like, it's on Gamepass.
It's easy to. You don't have that? Go on PC.
Facts.
Like, come on, man. Stop it. Stop with the cap.
D-Skills Ace Time member for 35 months. Xbox has Microsoft backing that allows them to take chances and make trends, not follow trends. They might end up being the publisher of the decade. I agree with that. That's what I was trying to say when Colin Moriarty was talking about Steam and Xbox on the next console. Well, how are they going to make money? And blah, blah. Bro, let them worry about that. Why are you worried about it? Is it a good feature or no? He was the way it's good for Steam, but why are you worried about Microsoft money, man? They made some great decisions in the past. They're fine. They have money.
And they're acting like Steam and Microsoft are not going to break some sort of deal for downloads or purchase games on the ecosystem. They're acting like, and Irie Mars, I didn't hear the chupacabra on the game, man. Calm down.
Chupacabra. But to be honest, the way it's going now, Game Pass now. We thought. I think we talked about this a couple years back, Joe. We thought they was gonna flood us with advertisements with Game Pass and everything. And right now, we kind of with the games they haven't really did it. So I think that's a Sony thing. That's a Nintendo thing before it become a Microsoft thing. But we getting.
I don't need every game to be a AAA.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
Even though this is kind of a sad mother game. Because we make fun of sad dads, but it's like we don't need every game to be that, bro. Come on.
Joey still won't Dated Diver on Xbox.
I complained again today.
Raise the Ultron with the 2 Xbox better. Remember XEC Wednesday night at 8:30. Oh shit, we got Raise the Ultron promoting the show.
Shout out to Razor, man.
Shout out to Razor. DCL's Ace Pound the 2. Dirt's TV still has that big hump in the back. It definitely does not.
Shout out to H-Town. I think you from Houston, right? Shout out to H-Town, man.
Yeah, H-Town. Giggity with the 5. The premium pass was $10 to play early. Who could say no to that? Facts, bro. When I saw that, I was like, oh, cool, because Indiana Jones was $30. But, and I was like, damn, $10? Okay, I'll definitely do that.
So. Well, now with Indy, you got the DLC, though.
Probably.
Right.
You got the DLC with Indy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now don't do it. Now it's not worth it because the game comes out like today or tomorrow, some shit.
Yeah, I think tomorrow. But yeah. So good shit, man. Definitely a damn good game. It might not be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that don't like it, and that's fine. You know, we all don't like the same things. But for me personally, I can only speak for myself. I thought it was a damn good game. So, all right. With that being said, it's about that time, y'all. It's about that time. It is time for Do You Give a Shit Gaming News? And somebody in the chat said I have a CRT TV. That is not true, you asshole.
He said you mounted on the wall.
CRT, bro.
You say Dirt Mouse and CRTV.
Man, y'all funny, bro.
That's okay, Dirt. I had one of those TVs too.
Nice, man. Thank you, man. All right, guys, time for Do You Give a Shit Gaming News. So we ain't gonna be here long because we already at the 2-hour mark. Damn, y'all, we had a damn good show today, man. I was expecting us to it's on fire, man. All right, y'all. So the homie Paul is here. Let's go ahead and get into it.
One P-Lump crying early. Where he at?
He said he ain't gonna come in. He's gonna wait till tomorrow.
No. You know what he said? Like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm gonna have my show tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You feel like that? You feel like that? All right.
Yeah, cool. Man. And then gonna start his show Thursdays at 6 again, man. Like what you doing, bro?
Hey, yo, P-Lump don't even come watch me no more. It's wild.
Hey, man, my man went to another level, man. Hey, yo, P-Lump, man, what you doing, man?
You like John Cena?
Need to turn heel. Ubisoft stock price falls to a 12-year low amid company uncertainty. Ubisoft, man. He said P-Lump was on Cody Eastwood's show today.
That would be
Hollywood P-Lump.
Hey, yo. Luckily they got the backing right now from Tencent and everything.
Yeah, but we'll see what they do. Square Enix is teasing Final Fantasy IX remake. What console was Final Fantasy IX on? Was it Super Nintendo?
PS1.
Oh, PS1. Okay.
I don't think nobody give a shit, Dirt.
I mean, somebody give a shit, don't they? Because listen, I remember Final Fantasy VII on the PS1 being a huge deal. I didn't play it because I didn't like turn-based games back then.
If it would have been
it was a huge deal. I do remember that.
It would have been a remake or an announcement for Final Fantasy 3, which is 6 in Japan. Now we're talking.
Look at that. It's Hollywood
I don't know. All I know, Final Fantasy. Oh, and like one more quick thing.
Look at
I saw when they announced Final Fantasy 7 on the
Tony hat.
People was like, "Oh, it ain't gonna be on Xbox." That shit is going to Xbox, y'all.
Yeah.
What game?
They were not going to announce the Xbox version at Nintendo show, dumbasses.
Exactly.
Y'all can hear me. Was that?
Yes, sir. Thanks for joining us.
What's going on?
What game is that?
Everybody.
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh,
it's still coming to Xbox.
Yeah.
So did you guys hear The Quiet Place Day One, which was boring as shit? That movie?
No, I didn't see
I
it.
like Quiet Place 1 and 2 much better than the prequel. But he is the director of that movie, or Helmer. Yeah, he's supposed to be doing a Death Stranding movie.
Oh, that's gonna be so boring.
So it's gonna be quieter than The Quiet Place. Well,
it's gonna be quiet. There's gonna be nobody out there,
bro.
This is my man to play like what's his name?
Norman
Reedus.
Norman Reedus. Get his punk ass.
Is he gonna be recast? Like, ain't that a bitch?
You're a real life damn role. Let him play the role because like the Last of Us show, right? They got Jeffrey Wright. He's playing the same character he voiced in the Last of Us 2. I think that makes sense. The chick that played I forgot her name, the black chick in part 1, who like the voice actress, she replayed the same role in the show. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get Norman Reedus punk ass to play that character.
You realize that Dirt always manages to put The Last of Us on these shows. Like he
always manages to talk Joey the show.
He always makes
he ain't a
The
pony
Last of Us part of the show. God,
Joey, that makes sense what I just said.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. That's gonna be the boringest game because it's basically you watching a DoorDash person go around the world. Like
walk around the world.
And walk.
Maybe you get a bite. I don't think the game part 2 is gonna do that well.
Who's gonna understand the story in that movie?
Nobody.
Are they gonna get Drinkage to play the baby?
Who?
Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
Maybe I could get.
I don't think it's gonna do well because like somebody brought up that I think it was Z Hughes brought up how it reached 20 million players after they put it on Xbox, PC, PlayStation Plus, and and like some other places. Now you're going to put the sequel exclusively on PlayStation, not even on PC. She ain't gonna do well, bro. Why so serious with the
learned
2?
your lesson?
They ain't learned their lessons, bro. Why so serious with the 2? Why Pelham got a pony hat?
Oh man,
That's a stallion.
Oh
Man,
man,
hold on.
The truth is coming out.
So that IP, the Dust Bloods, that new From Software game on Nintendo Switch 2, which is some type of multiplayer game. It's owned by From Software. Nintendo doesn't own it. PlayStation definitely doesn't own it. People, the PlayStation own 10%. Bungie's Marathon is still coming to Xbox. Full gameplay reveal dated for this week. Joey just confirmed that the shit is definitely still coming to Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, Ray, who owns Bungie?
from what I heard, they haven't made payments in a while, but I think Sony owns them.
Sony owns Bungie, okay, and so if Marathon, which is a Bungie game, meaning it's a Sony game, is going on Xbox at launch, what does that mean?
I think that means Sony third party.
Can you repeat that, sir?
I said Sony third party.
Say what?
Insomniac Games confirms they are still actively working on Wolverine. Boy, they revealed that shit in 2021.
We played that already. We don't even need that again.
Right, Sean beat it. Bro, I'm assuming they changed it. Who the hell sent me a party invite, bro? They must have watched WBG. What the fuck?
Watch it be shut. Watch it be shut.
No, it wasn't. So anyway, yeah. So they're still working on Wolverine. They don't forget, they revealed Wolverine in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't seen nothing since.
That's 4 years. Bro, I'm assuming they changing that whole
It's a
game.
dead game walking or rolling.
Yeah. Oh, damn. So we already talked about how Minecraft broke records this weekend. Did incredible $301 million worldwide. Domestically, which of course means the states, 157 million. Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, shit, man. That's the best. That's the best IP you can make, right? As a movie, like as far as kids, like they do like a Roblox movie or some shit, a Fortnite movie, maybe, right?
That a Roblox would be horrible because it's so many layers of that.
Right. When they do like Roblox in the hood.
Yeah.
Nigga, you play Roblox. Like, bro, do Roblox in the hood. Oh my god. Apparently, third-party developers are happy with the Switch 2's horsepower. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
But they wasn't happy with the Xbox One.
Or the Series S, right?
Series S, right.
So all of a
It's
sudden,
Nintendo
everybody's
Switch
good with
behind.
development now, right?
That's a good point. So is the Switch 2 more powerful than the Series S?
It must be.
It's not.
Because ain't nobody
No.
complaining all of a sudden.
Because they happy with it. So
we putting the Elden Ring over there. It's nice and smooth over there. Everything is good over there.
Hey, Cyberpunk runs at a beautiful in performance mode, 40 frames per second. So,
we'll see, man. Insider Gaming reports that Ubisoft is developing a new turn-based tactics game set in Rainbow Six Siege universe. They already downscaling these games. A turn-based tactics game. Holy shit. But I guess Gears did that, but they still making another Gears though. Yeah. PlayStation is sending out a survey to see how their users feel about the Switch 2.
Oh shit. They already know what time it is.
Look at me, Jenny. Look at me, Jenny.
Oh
That's
man,
how they feel about it.
Oh man.
So of course the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders are being delayed in the US because Nintendo wants to assess the current tariff situation. It's gonna be crazy.
Good luck with that.
But I say that game gonna be $650.
That's gonna be
That
crazy,
system.
bro. But it's going to affect everything, though, not just Nintendo. Even Xbox, because I believe they make their consoles over somewhere else in China or somewhere.
Overseas.
I thought Xbox was a U.S.
It's an American company, but they still build the consoles and
they use parts from other
from other countries. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
that means that's gonna go up too.
Everybody.
Everything will go.
Oh fuck no!
I tried to tell you this last Wednesday.
Hey, hold on, listen. Wait a minute.
You better get
Cherokee
lump prices going up too.
Hey, hold on, man.
Dirt, I tried to explain to this fool last Wednesday about this.
Hold on, y'all. Time out. I wasn't prepared for that.
He over here trying to tell me how terrorists work, and me and the chat tried to explain to him.
I didn't say that it didn't work. I didn't realize Xbox wasn't made in America. I thought that it was America.
Ain't that a bitch? But ain't that a bitch? They don't make them in America, but they don't sell them.
They don't actually make the console.
So we got somebody else we need to explain to how tariffs work. Now I know.
And I know how terms work. I thought Xbox was made in America.
Listen,
I thought that was our shit.
Listen, now when you go to the strip clubs, they're gonna cost you a little bit more too. Can't be throwing dollar bills no more. They're like $1? Nah, man.
I was talking about getting a new PC and a new TV. Shit, I might.
Hey man, I probably
no. You better buy them right now.
I know. I better get them now.
You better get them now.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
So almost like I guess it was a survey. Almost all PS5 fans are against $80 games. But what about supporting the devs, you assholes? Support the devs. What's wrong with them?
Nah, man, we gotta support the eggs around here, man.
Hey, support the devs. PlayStation quietly cancels upcoming event in several locations. That music shit.
I was about to say, like, is that the concert?
Wait, hold
yes,
on.
bro. Yep. Man, what nobody going to that shit? They canceled it, bro.
It was fake.
They ain't selling enough tickets, man.
Was that the guy with the flute?
Hell yeah, the flute.
He was gonna be there, but yeah, they had a whole.
They used to have this nigga right here singing
they had a
like
whole
Kratos song.
Where my niggas? Where my niggas?
That was gonna be at the show.
Where my niggas at? Oh, my bad.
Turns Howard out today, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, they're gonna have a dude up there doing. Hey, who's gonna pay for that shit? The guy that woke up. Boy.
You have an
mushy boy.
Hey, you know he's gonna have an orchestra there.
Man. Who paying for that? They hard-earned money for that shit. Oh man. So yeah, they canceled a few of those shows. They didn't set up tickets, man. They didn't set enough tickets. What is PlayStation doing right now, man?
Canceling everything. Yeah. That's what they doing.
Over 120 Switch games have compatibility issues or won't start up at all on the Switch 2.
Boy.
And Dirt.
Hold on. After all now, huh?
Yeah.
So my prediction don't look so
bad.
Hey,
shut up. Hey, Dirt, PlayStation third party. Hit the button.
The what?
PlayStation is third party. Hit the button.
Third party.
PlayStation. It's third party.
I'm sorry, I was slow. I know what you were saying.
Always.
Oh man. What you mean always?
Nah, Dirt.
Damn.
So yeah, Ray mentioned this already, but Cyberpunk runs at 40 FPS while docked.
Wow, dock.
Yes, and it's going to be $70 when it comes out.
Full power.
And they talked all that shit.
Full power.
Man,
it's $2000. 2001 game.
Does it come with the Phantom Liberty DLC or
but wait a
just
minute.
Cyberpunk?
I thought the Series S was a.
That's a good point, Joe.
I think it does come with it because I think it was a deluxe. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what if it's not, dog? It's just running at 30 or below that.
I'm assuming if it's not docked, if it's the handheld mode,
who's gonna play Cyberpunk on the Switch for real?
I don't think. These publishers. I don't think these publishers are really thinking. Nobody buys Switch to play third-party games like that. Maybe Fortnite.
Well,
maybe
hold on. Don't talk like that, Dirt. That could backfire. I'm just saying.
No, I
Because
agree with Dirt.
The Witcher 3 actually did good numbers on the Switch.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
I don't believe you.
But the Switch
Show me
one
some
It
and
sold
Switch,
over 1 million copies on the
but
Switch.
the Switch one and the Switch 2 are
Out
not
of
the same thing.
140 million consoles, stop it, Joey.
Yeah, but there's not 140 dumbasses to play that thing at 240p. I'm just saying, 1 million did.
Trey Bone with the 2. Ray Ray's, Rollo's, Dirt, Lil Bill, or Black Gargamel. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, he
Ray
got
Ray's
it.
not a Smurf, and I'm not a Black Gargamel, you
What the fuck
asshole.
is Rollo?
He's talking about son. What the hell?
Rollo.
You know who is Lil Bill? You know Rollo from the Cleveland show.
Oh, Cleveland. Oh, okay.
Who the hell is Rollo?
Infinite
Hello?
bro. What's up, bro? Hey, according to two Apex Legends leaker, Titanfall 3 is in development and will launch in 2026.
As it should.
Please.
Yo,
As
Please.
it
is
should.
is that true?
That game is
That'd
fire.
be
Man.
nice.
I hope so.
I hope so, man.
I mean, after failing with freaking Dragon, what was the name? I forgot.
Dragon Age.
hey, y'all,
Dragon
Infinite
Age
Umbra
and
is in the
Mass
chat,
Effect.
y'all. Infinite Umbra is in the chat. Never forget Infinite Umbra.
Saw your brown eyes.
I'm
Your
sure
lips said
everybody
hello,
listening just thinks
and I
lost
said hi.
it.
I knew right there you were the one.
Wait for the pause. Wait for the pause.
But I was caught up in physical attraction, much to my satisfaction.
I don't know what them niggas was doing that day.
Oh my god! I forgot
Oh
Shout
my
about
out to
that.
Infinite.
Don't
Oh,
ever
relax.
show that no more, Dirt.
Umbra not coming back. He like, I come here one time to say what's
Shout
up.
out
and
to the
this
homie Infinite, man. Hold up. Wait, I got the wrong way. Shout out to the homie Infinite Umbra. I still got that clip. Yes, I do. So y'all mentioned this earlier, but GTA 5 is coming to Game Pass on the 15th. I bought that game by 5 times.
What game? What game?
GTA 5.
Oh yeah.
Now hold
I
up.
bought it
The
twice.
the Xbox Series X version finally,
No, I
and-
never bought that version.
and this version has different achievements. So yeah,
Oh, for real?
Are you gonna play
Bought
it,
it by
Joey?
accident.
why not? I love that game, man.
Bought the
I love
game
GTA
for the
5.
old system.
I ain't
If
paying
anybody
$90 for that shit. I'll tell you that, bro. Right
If
now.
anybody wants the original Xbox One version, I still got it wrapped.
I still got the 360 version, bro.
I still got mine.
I mean, I got it unopened.
Roll and get it right now, you POS. I know what mine is.
You
No,
gonna
I'm
follow it.
hey, yo, I'm
You gonna follow
Hold on,
that
hold on.
shit.
I'm double
Hey,
no, don't
Nah,
worry.
it's right here.
You gonna follow out in the chat, Dirt.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Roll back.
so
Put it on reverse.
the Nintendo Switch 2 battery will last only between 2 and 6 hours. Is that true?
God.
Shit is
No
Yes,
way
it
can
is.
that be true.
Bro,
So
It is
is that true, man? No
100%
way can that
true.
be true, bro.
No, somebody
is
was saying the
100%
battery
true.
life sucked on it.
They saying 2 and 6 hours?
Yeah, 2 to 3, they said.
that's Game Gear status. What's going on here?
That's
Yeah.
Hey, why you gonna say games get hey that's hey Ray.
What's going on here,
bro.
What we doing?
Sweet
buy
Baby
some
Inc.
Nintendo
Game
stuff.
gear.
Sweet Baby Inc. reportedly dropped by Sony. So Sweet Baby Inc. has been dropped by a bunch of people since Trump is back in office. Because there's a lot of stuff like I know I remember Alan Wake 2.
I don't
Saga
care.
Anderson was a white woman at first. I do remember that. And they didn't even bother changing her grandparents. Her grandparents are still white. I swear, dog. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, so Sweet Baby Inc.
We're a blended
whatever.
family.
Hey, yo. Hey, Dirt.
Yeah.
And Joey, did y'all catch Hazel's dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yo, let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell the story. Don't tell the story.
Yeah.
I said, did they catch him? That's it.
Yeah.
I'm playing it too.
That's at the beginning of the game, though.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
catch it quick. They'll catch it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Hollow Knight, like you guys I mentioned earlier, it's
And the grandma.
supposed to come to
I seen the grandmother.
supposed to come to Game Pass.
Yeah, that was announced a couple years ago, I think.
Mhm.
When is that game
What's
coming
supposed to
out?
come to Game
I have
Pass?
no idea.
Don't know.
Dirt, what's supposed to come to Game Pass?
Indie game called Silk Song, Hollow Knight. Silk
Oh
Song.
yeah. I know that joint.
Netflix live action Assassin's Creed series is still in development. So we'll see what's over with that. The movie Mortal Kombat 2 is set to release October 24th. I hope it's better than part 1 because Joey told us. Joey went to see it during COVID. He was like, yo, that shit was dog shit. We was like, no way, that movie looks awesome. He was like, yo, it was dog shit. I watched it and Joey was right.
Only part I enjoyed the one part I didn't like was the main character because
Cole? His name is Cole.
I'm not saying I'm not saying his name.
But the one part I like though, the Jackson Sub-Zero fight, the way
I thought it was all right.
Yo, that part was all right.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero fucked him up,
bro.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I wouldn't want him to fight Sub-Zero, bro. Good. They made Sub-Zero seem how the badass he's supposed to be, bro.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not no spoiler alert, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they did Scorpio justice though.
No, I mean,
Scorpio.
I agree.
Scorpio.
Who's Scorpio? You're talking about the Simpsons character?
You talking about that old wrestler, Too Cold Scorpio, Pilo?
No,
I don't
think
that wrestling shit. I don't know nothing about no damn wrestling.
Adam Fall has surpassed over 1.5 million players, making it the most successful launch for Rebellion Studios. Now, I started to play. I put it down because I went back to AC Shadows, and of course, I just finished out the Midnight. It was okay to me, but I didn't play a lot of it. But a lot of people say they don't like it. Huh? Yeah, it's on PlayStation.
Is it on PlayStation?
Yeah, but it's not in Game Pass. Oh, on PlayStation. So it's it was okay. I'll try to play it because a lot of people in the chat said they couldn't get into it. It's a little early for me. I'll try it again later, but so far I ain't really feeling it like that. But we'll see what happens. Last one I have ahead of the release on PlayStation, Forza Horizon 5 has 44.5 million players on Xbox.
Damn. We don't buy games. We don't play games.
The most successful racing game in history. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, the game is a banger, bro. I tell you guys the story all the time. Forza Horizon games got me into a new genre of music. I don't even know what you call that music that Forza Horizon games have. That relaxing. If you got Sirius XM chill station, that's the
ambient kind of music.
The shit fire though. It's like relaxing, cool. My wife be listening to the shit more than me now. And that game is what got me on that style of music. This shit is fire.
Oh yeah, what about Double May Cry on Netflix?
Oh yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't watch it yet.
I didn't watch it yet.
Hey yo, Dirt. Here's a new game for you. For your instead of guess the Metacritic, why don't you have guess how many people buy that game for the next month? So you could do that for your next thing. See how many people buy
players.
Forza.
You talking about players, maybe?
Like the Forza sales numbers for the game for the next month when the sales numbers come out. So like how many people bought Forza on PlayStation in the month of April? You can play that game with your boys.
Yeah, but I don't think Microsoft's going to report that even though it's coming to PlayStation. They're not going to report that.
Yeah, they ain't going to report it. So, all righty, y'all. That is it.
Lo-fi, the type of music. Why they said it in chat.
Who?
Lo-fi. Type of music you was talking about.
That's what it's called, lo-fi?
I don't know. I know house music. I know trance music.
Well, I don't know, but it was like artists like
I seen it.
I made a damn playlist on Spotify, bro.
Yeah, it's called trance. Not trance of
I don't listen to that. What the hell you talking about, Joey?
Yo, I'm like, wait a minute. What
it's not that kind of trance.
Hey, Joey.
Hold on,
Joey.
Trance.
Joey.
Okay. He got artists like Odessa. Is it 10 Snake? 10 Psych? Like it's like youth. It's some Gold Room. It's some good shit, dog. I be bumping that shit. Like it be fire, man. It's all because of Forza, man. Like Forza Horizon is such a great game because I was never into racing games. Like I was into maybe like Burnout games, but I was never into sim games. But so with Forza, I didn't even get Forza 1 when it was on the 360. I didn't even get it. It's a racing game. I don't want to play it.
Yeah, I missed that boat.
Then when part 2 came, I was like,
from part 2.
Part 2. But I did go back and get 1 though. 1 was pretty good too though.
But my personal favorite racing game is Gok. What is it called? Gok. Y'all know what I'm talking
about. Hold on.
Gotham.
Is your favorite?
Did you choke on COCK?
No, hey, Joey, you not need to say nothing right now. For real.
What's the name of your favorite?
Why are you gay?
Isn't it Gotham?
Oh, Project Gotham
Project
Gotham
Yeah,
Racing.
that's the name of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they gone, so I'll never see them again.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. That's about it. So, shout out to the homie Ray Ray. Ray Ray, what you got going on, my man?
Hey, Wednesday, 7:15 Central Time. Come to XCC. We trying
The
to get
chat said be on time, you piece of shit.
I will be
Never
there.
is.
It's not me. They always say I'm late. It's not me. I'm the host. I'm never late. so
You're like Gandalf. You're never late. You're there when you need.
Hey, Ray, and furthermore, you know where I'm at now. If I'm not at your show, where am I at? At the old folks' home.
Sitting on your
go
chair.
ahead with that.
You at the old folks home. Why you at the old folks
I
home?
don't know. This is new. Why are you at the old folks home?
Talk about the VFW.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing my show tomorrow. Believe that. I ain't playing. I'm on their ass.
All right. Paul, thank you, bro, for stopping by.
Always.
When your show?
Oh well, yeah.
Tomorrow. What time?
I don't know. Maybe I'll put one together after the summer.
And I'm about to jump into Assassin's Creed today. I really do like that. Hey, that damn South of Midnight do go hard from the little bit that I played. She a bad little shawty.
They be talking.
And she look good though.
Hey, yo, P-Lump, what I want to know is when you gonna get that fire extinguisher next to your chair there? Because I saw your little dog friend start the fire on your chair, and you had to put it out, on air.
Man, hey, be quiet. I know it wasn't my dog friend. It was
shit.
this.
Who
Right?
fire
I know
alarm
what
was
he
that
talking
loud?
about.
That's P-Lumps.
Nah, that ain't me. You a lie.
See, it's starting again.
Nah. I ain't burning nothing up today.
Hey, Dirt, with that fire alarm, I know for sure it's one of the four of us. I don't know about the two in the middle.
Right.
It's four
Damn,
out of
ain't me.
6.
Right.
It's five. It's five. It's all five.
Five
All
out of 6.
So I got sold, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. I'm gonna definitely get you on again, man. You was perfect, man. You came
man,
through.
Thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? You can, stop telling me about them resumes. You can go on and I'll put my shit in today.
Yeah, man.
But no. Thank you for having me, man. I definitely enjoyed myself, man. This was a great time. The chat was going like they normally do. I enjoyed the chat, man. Joey, man, it was a pleasure to actually, be here in the flesh with you, brother, and getting some time in beforehand and vibing with the Joes. Ray, we do got to try to connect. I'm serious about that, man. I mean, we literally ain't but maybe about 20 minutes away. And we got to make that happen. P-Lump, man, Hollywood P is good.
We go to Whataburger.
To meet you. And we can do Whataburger. We can do Whataburger.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I never had that shit because only
I just don't know why the fuck the chat is going in on me. What did I do? I just got in here and they went crazy. Literally,
they start roasting you, bro.
It's part of the job.
Instantly, dog. I didn't even.
Hey, but y'all catch me on Saturdays. Aim down site 6:00. Y'all catch the podcast. We try to have a lot of fun on Saturdays. So tune in. Good show, good fun. Thank you for having me.
Button in on Ray time.
Thanks, bro.
Ray run a marathon on Saturdays.
But we in the morning though.
What you got going on, Joey?
Based on my phone ringing, I'm about to throw another 2 rounds. Dirt knows about what. And shout out to Adidas 20 for showing me his rap version of GTA Trilogy.
Yeah, facts, bro. He got the rap version. Nice.
It's all wrapped. I think it's unsealed. Great. But that's it. Maybe food. Maybe not today. Or maybe I'm not eating today. I don't know.
Oh, you messed up. You done messed up.
I know.
P-Lump then lit up a damn cigarette. All right, it's time to go, y'all. Very reason with the two. We're in the alternate universe. Lump wearing a shirt. Yeah, he is wearing a shirt, but he just lit up a cigarette.
Hey,
all right, y'all.
He changed the hat though.
Thank you, guys. We out.
Yeah, y'all treat me like I'm the black sheep. I had to put the black sheep on.
Bro, my cousin at my father's funeral, he got up there and said, "Yeah, I'm the black sheep of the family." Dude, like legit did 20 years. Why does dude start cussing up at the church? Cause we was cut his mic, cut his mic. Dude shorter than you. Dude about 4'10".
Oh,
yeah. But all right, y'all. Anyway,
you got another super chat.
You should have said that one, Dirt.
That's the truth.
Your family wild as shit, man.
Dude was up there every time. No, you said that black sheep shit. That's what he always say that because he was kind of, he was in like, bro. The first time I ever held a gun was this dude like 4'10". And I was a kid. I was 8. Hey, Dirt, you ever held a gun? Like, no.
Hey, Dirt, I got an uncle that's a pit bull too. He like short like Ray, but he like one of them jailbird ass nigga.
Yeah.
Stocky, man, dude, crazy.
I
Like,
don't-
All right, we talk about this after the show.
right.
Mr. Click with the 2. Wednesday, 8:15 Eastern, Ray podcast, no game talk.
We don't nothing but games for like the last 3 shows.
Oh man. All right, y'all. We out,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Thank you, everybody. See you guys later this week, man. Sean is on vacation. Of course, I'm doing my Dark Man on Thursday. Try to do some content.
What about
this
Friday?
week.
On vacation.
Is Sean on vacation? I mean, I can do it.
Thought you
TTS.
said you was doing it.
I'll do it. Shit, I don't care, bro. I mean, but if y'all
You
heard
don't
me
try to-
Thursday night, I ain't want to hear me.
But he got One Man Dark Man podcast on Thursday.
Thursday,
so.
yeah.
P-Lump trying to take over Friday now.
Oh shit, P-Lump trying to take Sean's spot on TTS on Friday, man.
I mean, you know, I'll be there at 3 because I gotta go. Y'all know what Friday is. I go every Wednesday and Friday.
What are you talking about?
I don't
You
know.
don't know what-
VFW.
You go where?
The old folks
To the
home.
VF, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Dave Reezy with the 2. Lump chest not out, but it's taco meat on his chin. All right, y'all. We out. What you talking about? Why you talking about taco meat, man? That ain't nice. Peace out, y'all. See you guys later this week. Hey, Ray Ray.
What up, though?
Fuck you.
Oh, man. Little